Good day and welcome to Dice and Deeds. My name is Sean, and I'm the GM for this campaign, using the Rolemaster Unified game system. Our story is set in the world of Hadryn's Hold, a small isolated village located in the mountains and forests east of the main lands and isolated from most of civilization. The group are a group of adventurers who started off with a dire circumstance in their village, which suffered an attack from strange creatures, and have now expanded out into the larger world, trying to figure out their place in the greater story. Our players are parts of the Uber Tabletop group, a group of friends that have been meeting for many years now, playing different games. We used to play in this time slot the Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay game. When that came to an end, we opted to switch back to Rolemaster Unified and continue with a custom story at this point. None of us are professionals, as you can probably tell from the general quality, but we try our best and try to keep the game fun and hopefully be able to capture some of the chaos and enjoyment that we get from the various storylines. Of note, this week I'm using our new audio setup, although the session itself is still using our old one. I record these voiceovers right after the session. Thanks to our efforts through Etsy and support of viewers like you, we've managed to upgrade our microphones, so hopefully starting next week you'll see a notable improvement in the overall audio quality, a little bit more clarity, and hopefully it's coming across here as far as the GM voice as well. If you enjoy this content, please consider a like, subscribe to the channel for new videos whenever we post them, and share the videos with other people. If you care to support the channel, we have a Patreon site where for a minimal fee you can help support us directly, or we have a small number of products on Etsy that we use for our tabletop wargaming and other aspects that would be helpful as well. For our game today, the group is continuing to explore Brindol Ford, the village or town that they first encountered after leaving the forests around Hadryn's Hold. The last session they had arrived at the town, they had found some initial contacts, some friends, some general openness on the town. Today they really expand their search. The group, to their credit, is very focused on trying to figure out the source of the danger at their village, where it came from, what's the reasoning, what's the background, and so forth. So they sort of settle on the idea of, let's go back to the beginning, figure out the history, and work from there. However, for some reason, villagers in the town seem to be either not very open to it, disbelieving the stories, unaware of whatever this potential danger is. And that inevitably leads to some confrontations at different points, including at least one large bar fight, and other disagreements, we'll call, with the locals. Eventually, the group starts to settle in. The general concept, and we express it during the game as well, the mystery of Hadryn's Hold is really intended as a long-term campaign goal rather than a short-term adventure goal. So some of the players had it in their mind, at least initially, that we got to focus on this immediately. This is our quest, etc. And that's valid from the character role-playing standpoint. That all makes complete sense, and I don't want them to disagree with that. However, I also want to make it clear to everybody that any of those leads and clues are going to be minimal at first, because it's a long-term story arc, rather than within a couple of sessions you're going to be able to resolve that conflict. That's not the case. Instead, the group is more, the storyline is more about, now that you're in this bigger world, how do we adapt to it, how do we learn the environment, how do we survive, and how do we thrive there. And eventually we'll circle back to what happened at Hadryn's Hold, why did it happen, what's the motivation, and where everybody is. So that's a bit of a twist. And early in the game, the group was very focused on, we got to find somebody to help us. We gotta go rescue people immediately. And about mid-game, they started switching over into, okay, we got a few things we could do. We got to figure out options. We got to see where we're going. And it's good from my perspective that the group is staying focused on it. The role-playing level for this game, compared to some of our prior ones, I would say it's quite a bit more elevated. The group is a lot more invested in their characters and how they interact with the world, which makes it much more engaging in my mind because they're telling an actual story. And with all of them now with a shared event that caused their start, they have a strong motivation to get things fixed and get things solved. This session also sees some, I'll call it, new twists on the existing world as they deal with the new organizations, the new religions, the new groups that they're encountering. Some of the darker sides start to come out. Maybe not everything is as benevolent as they were originally led to believe. There's some interpretations, there's some context, and the world is really intended to be much more three-dimensional than a lot of our prior campaigns, where everything was, for the most part, black and white. Now, this world is really designed to be far more shades of gray, with your particular perspectives and interpretation coloring exactly how far good or evil ends up being. So some of the details, especially later in the session with the Eternal Ledger, there's some interpretations that the group sort of leans into. I think the comment at one point is, oh, well, they're the big bad. Well, not necessarily. They have one interpretation, and depending on your perspective, yeah, they could be the bad guys. Other perspectives, they might be seen as the good guys, depending on the perspective that you have. So that's part of what I'm going for with this campaign, is the nuance of perception and how that works. But at the heart of it, it's still a dungeons game where you guys are, where the group is going on quests and dealing with creatures and threats and so forth. So the big event coming up in the town right now is this upcoming tournament. The group's rather eager to see what sort of things there and the other plots and events that might be going on with it. We'll see where all of those end up going. The other piece that came up during the game is the sense that there's a reason why most of the villagers, or at least most of the townsfolk of Brindol Ford, have never heard of Hadryn's Hold. There's a rationale for it, that once they contact the right group, they get the right information, etc., they start piecing those things together and it starts to make a little bit more sense to them. I think that also is a solid motivator why they started changing their approach as to, okay, what tasks do we need to do next? So that helped quite a bit as well. The challenge we had in this game really was a matter of the character focus. Like I said, we started off with a very pointed, we're in a panic, we got to get help, why isn't anybody listening to us? And that eventually boiled over into the bar fight at the Copper Goose. Mechanically, what ended up happening there is, realistically, I wasn't eager to run a brawl with 3 players versus many NPCs when the events were pretty much well established. I mean, I knew basically what was going to happen. A bunch of commoners with some relatively unskilled combat characters, except for the warrior monk, of course, get into a bar fight. Everybody's going to get bruised, everybody's going to get damaged, etc. So rather than playing out multiple hours worth of combat, which wouldn't really gain anything and would leave a couple of players sitting there just watching, we just glossed over it and moved forward. I'm probably going to lean into that sort of format in the future as well. If it's a subset of the group, we will just gloss over it. But if the entire group is involved, then of course we would play it through and see the whole detail, because everybody's involved at that stage. Similarly, the other challenge we ran into, or at least that I reiterated for the group, the personality relationships that we established beginning of the campaign are intended as inspiration for the characters, not as justification to antagonize or get angry at other players. They're really intended as a role-playing starting point. And in a couple of cases, it's come across as more of, well, I don't like player 1 versus player 2, therefore I'm going to use this as justification just to take it out of character and get upset, get mean, whatever. That's not the intent. Obviously, we're all here to have fun. We're all here to play the game, etc. So before the game, I reiterated, okay, this is inspiration, but it's to inspire a good story. At the end of the day, you're all still a team. You're all still working together. You've all had the same traumatic event. figure out how you get it to work and work through these various issues. As a result, Ben's character, the dwarf, fairly from last game, there was some concern over, well, he was the one that collected the blacksmith's hammers and went to sell it off, and originally his thought was, okay, I can take all this treasure and I can turn it into a really nice axe for myself. Between games, he reconsidered and said, okay, what I can either take one thing for myself that's really nice, or I can get something that's pretty good for everybody. So we adapted and changed that part. So instead, his character is having the blacksmith at Iron Bell now craft various smaller items, but something for everybody, so everybody can share with the wealth. And that it's that spirit of teamwork and camaraderie that I much prefer, because it's less antagonistic with the group. The other aspect that we established, or that I reiterated to the group, is in prior games we've had issues where where players want to do something secret, be it they want to, I don't know, do whatever subplots they want to do, but they want to do it solo, which is fine, and it makes sense for their character in the situation. But it turns into, well, I don't want the other players to know, but because they might act on that information. That I found has been very disruptive in other games, because while I'm paying attention to that player running their subplot, the other players are sitting there idle, just not aware of anything going on, not paying attention, etc. They're getting distracted. At this point, all of the players are experienced enough that I believe I can trust that they're not going to use out of character knowledge, or at least the rest of the group will police that. But so the idea is, and I've seen it on some other videos, that I want the players, if they have these subplots, I want them to explain them as a player to all the other players, and then run the scenario as a character. But that way everybody understands the motivation, the background, the concept, and can in turn participate, even if passively, into that experience. It's no longer the rogue going off and breaking into the thieves guild or the church or whatever on his own on a solo mission. Now everybody has a sense of, well, why are you doing that? How are you doing that? What's going on? Even if their characters aren't necessarily present. And that's something that came across with, like, the bar fight. Part of the group went to the bar to have some drinks and get some help from the locals. Several others stayed back, and rather than disengaging with the couple of players, everybody was there, everybody was involved, and at least aware of the events, aware of the motivation, etc. So that's probably going to be a learning experience for some of our group, because in past games we've done, if it's been on a virtual tabletop, we've done private whispers, we've tried passing notes, etc., and it works. The suspension of information, the isolation of information has always worked well to maintain the mystery, but at the same point it takes away from a lot of the experience of the story when you don't see those details. So that's what I'm trying to change this, and it's going to be a bit of a learning curve, I'm sure, with the group. For myself, my focus for this adventure, for this game session, really was expanding the world. I've been writing additional details on areas that the group can consider. I've been filling in the blanks here and there, creating a lot of spontaneous and impromptu pieces to fill in the various blanks. Some of which work well, some of which we have to adapt, but overall it's worked very well, and the world as a whole is starting to sort of frame out and really take shape. By the end of the session, the group has maybe 5 or 6 at least possible plot threads that they could track. Some of them are interrelated, some of them are completely irrelevant, but as the group's been going through and interacting with various NPCs, as they close one door, another door opens. It's a lot of choices that they can or can't see based on the adventure. So it's really sort of spread out, and I expect when we play again next that they're going to have a lot of choices and a lot of things going on that hopefully they can keep straight. Thus far, we haven't had any real serious combats short of the bar fight, which again we sort of glossed over. But presumably there's going to be something coming up soon. We do have a sideboard set up specifically for if and when combat happens, so you'll be able to see less theater of the mind and more of the actual details. But right now there's limited options as far as miniatures because they're just interacting and role-playing for the time being. So stay tuned for all of that. As far as schedule, we are not playing next week. A couple of our players will be out due to a surgery and another player is traveling, so we're going to be down quite a few. Our general guideline is with 7 players we will play if 2 or less are not available. Otherwise we discontinue because it just breaks the group continuity enough. So our next game is currently scheduled for 2 weeks, and of course you can catch us on Twitch or on the YouTube archives afterwards. So with that, let's get to the story and enjoy the events of Brindle Ford. Thanks.
When we last left off, you guys had arrived at Brindle Ford.
Indeed.
After having left Hadryn's Hold sometime previously, investigating the disappearance of villagers and a mysterious cave under a tree and so forth. It is currently, I believe, day 3 at this point since the attack. Approximately. I think it's actually day 3. It is afternoon, and like I said, you guys have arrived at Brindle Ford. You have managed to sell off a cow and get some cash. And Ben has gone off to the blacksmith, and you guys are all trying to figure out, okay, what do we do next?
Professionally sold that cow, by the way.
Before, yes.
No one else could sell the cow that cheaply.
That's right.
You were looking out for the little man.
Only your true expert can sell the cow with such skill.
I was saying
before everybody else
the RPG
separates,
at
I
like
make
6
that
hours a time with the cow.
Okay.
So I'm like, I'm just giving it to him.
Having sudden realization that I should use that metal for something else.
Okay.
And I'm going to take Andy's character, and we're going to go back to the fort and change the order almost entirely.
Okay, well, Andy's character, given his current medical conditions, is absent for this game at least.
Okay.
So he and the paladin have already wandered off to go see the sights with the priests and the churches and so forth.
Okay, then I
So
grab
he's-
Matt's character.
He's doing his. He's
You
doing
realize I'm the socially inept.
His.
I-
He's
No,
the
you don't
I
need
was
to talk
just-
anything.
I was
I
just
just
thinking
need you to
they were
describe the
talking
holy
about
symbol.
No, yeah.
It's powered down.
Andy's doing his surgery prep this week.
Yeah.
He's wanting me to describe something I know nothing about.
Okay.
We don't have any. All the religious people that I needed are not here today.
Why are we wanting to use the
Drink
metal
lots
to
of
make
water.
a holy symbol?
Because
eat
I
lots of
decided to
water, drink lots of
downgrade it
water,
all
don't
and
eat
give
solid
everybody plus
food.
5.
I'm sure there's more to it than that, but yeah.
Give myself still a battle axe. I cannot think of anything for perception. So I was just going to give Bad Lockpicks, William a spear, you a set of first aid needles.
Or DS.
That would give you. That uses.
I smell fantastic.
Spyglass?
Yeah. plus 5 deodorant.
Could we do a plus 5 spyglass? I mean, I feel like the glass would be more of the plus 5 than metal.
Like I said, you're free to exchange it for equivalent value.
Sure.
Spectacles.
Spyglass.
Yeah.
Spear. Do you have?
They probably work.
Okay, spectacles. Change it into a shield. First aid needle.
Did you really
Axe.
have enough to make all that stuff?
Yes, downgrading it makes it more
A
quantity.
set of high steel stuff is worth quite a bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now they've changed the mechanics. When Ben and I were doing the research, it's no longer in this edition a multiplier. Now it's apparently a fixed number, which I don't understand.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
But end result is this justifies effectively your guys' starting wealth beyond the basic gear you already have. So the caution I was giving everybody is the relationships we've established as far as the outside mechanic. The purpose of that is not to justify antagonism between characters and players. It's a role-playing thing to give you some motivation, some sense of it, but you guys are all supposed to still be a team. You share a common background, you're all still in it together type stuff. So the other piece is, if you want to do some side plots, like occasionally, and at least in the Warhammer game, you'd head off on with your elf and so forth. Fully understand the rationale for doing it solo. What I want to try to do is, since we're doing a lot better on the role-playing aspect, I want to have everything above board player-wise. Everybody knows exactly what's going on, what's happening. Even though your character might be doing it secretly. That's the same thing that I was telling with Ben. Originally, he was saying, okay, I want to go and change this order, change it so I can give gifts to everybody, which is fine in story, but I want it to be open that the players know this is what's happening, because otherwise, it's Ben playing the game for 30 minutes and everybody else is just sitting around bored.
Yeah.
Okay, I want everybody to actually be involved in it and aware of it, because that fills in the story for you, and then I'm trusting everybody plays their character appropriately based on what their character actually knows.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, he shows up with a gift for you, and oh my God, such a surprise! Even though obviously as a player you guys know it's happening. Okay, that is the concept. Obviously, you don't need to do that particular thing, but one of the problems we've had on other games is, we do some side things, and especially when you're in town, we have 3 or 4 different side missions going on, and everybody's doing their own thing, and they're trying to keep it secret because they don't want anybody else to know what they're doing.
Yeah, and that doesn't really work without the whispering.
Without whispering, even then it's very distracting.
Yeah.
And very disorienting. For me to keep all the threads clear, and if I'm talking with you, I'm not talking with everybody else, and they're sitting there idle for the whole time.
Yeah, and it becomes fairly obvious because you're like, what are you doing? Oh, I missed it.
Right, so my request is, if you want to do things solo, by all means, you're welcome to do so, but just say it. Don't keep a plot secret, because then everybody else can't enjoy that aspect of the plot also.
If you're willing to share all that, then I need to give more thought as to, because I didn't know what the heck you were trying to get
How
at.
am I gonna poison?
If you can't,
You're
I
welcome
was
to
trying to wait until we actually got started.
Here likes chickens.
Do they have second aid and surgery? Because I didn't
They
see
do
it.
not. They have medicine, which covers most of that.
Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking.
So the basic premise I gave him is, he has a set of blacksmith tools, which comes out to, I think we said 20 or 25 pounds worth of high steel. The blacksmith is willing to downgrade it, mix it with lower quality ores and so forth, and stretch it out. And mechanically, he can transfer that into either a large set of items that are +5, or several smaller items that everybody can get something from. Okay, so that was his thought was, okay, let's spread the wealth around. Everybody gets something appropriate to their character. And as long as we're within the range, I don't really care.
When he originally said I could make anything, I didn't mean anything. I didn't think he meant anything. I thought just a few things.
Anything that is +5 is by its nature in the game uncommon, but not super high skill or super rare. Okay, it's just workmanship. And the blacksmith he's found is very notable. The town knows him. He's obviously well skilled, and his daughter deals with exotic materials and so forth. So anything within +5, we should be able to do, unless you come up with something completely outlandish. Okay. He can't do anything like a PowerPoint multiplier, because I know that's where your mind probably goes to initially.
Yeah.
Okay. But if you need, like, one thought he had was like a hand crossbow that's a little bit better. Well, you can get better wood to form the hand crossbow. I'm fine with that. Okay. And the listings that they have for the materials are like ash wood versus yew wood type stuff. It's not super exotic woods for +5.
Gotcha.
Okay. Oak was +5.
It might have even been oak, but it like I said, it's really not super rare. anything that's like the other suggestion was like a target shield. Well, you can have a target shield that has metal bands on it. You got +5 on it.
Yeah. That's what I was originally going to get you.
So his challenge was figuring out, okay,
That's what I
what
used.
could everybody use? Because obviously he was thinking, okay, let's get something metal for everybody. And for your character, that doesn't really work.
I was trying to think. The only thing I could think of was a shield.
I can't really. That's my thing. I would prefer it go to like if somebody says I want a +5 shield and a +5 weapon.
Mhm.
I'd rather that go to them and just take it away
But
from me.
no, it's going one per person.
5 and a
Nah,
half.
That's
Well,
well.
and that's valid.
It gives you a straight +5.
Okay.
Right. If
Good.
you want to decline that, that's fine. It benefit of somebody.
Culture.
No problem.
Those are free.
His point was
Right.
he wanted to spread the wealth for
So
everybody,
I get it.
rather
I
than
love
just
it.
take
For
the 10
perception.
+10 and
Yeah,
keep it on his own stuff.
Which I'm assuming
I would rather go
Yeah.
like my character is not
Math.
combat.
didn't math properly.
So
Yeah, but
Okay.
this can affect non-combat stuff
So
also.
I actually have a 69.
Yeah, you can apply as long as you can come up with something appropriate. You can apply it to a skill.
He brought up the idea of surgical tools or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah,
Equipped
first aid
Everything.
needles
Everything.
effectively.
to where I'd have a +5 to my first aid skill.
Yeah.
No,
Medicine.
I've worked on
Yeah,
that.
That's fine.
I've
Medicine
worked on
skill.
that.
I'll take that all day.
Okay. And I'm perfectly fine with that. If you have a skill that you have in mind, and we can rationalize some piece of gear that would apply, such as surgical tools,
29.
or maybe a special set of plant clippers
Like for Andy's
for herbalism.
Yeah, I'm not.
Did you say
Like for Andy's character, I was thinking a holy symbol would assist him in any of his spell casting. Since
Yeah, but
he's,
that'd be more magical.
Yeah, this thing-
That's more magical and that's more generic. Okay.
it's all broken?
I don't know how it would work. That's why I'm trying
You're
to
not a spellcaster.
think of some. Yes.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. Damn. Do I want herbalism or do I want medicine? That's interesting.
And that's why its question was
Your
what
poison.
for your character is
Or do I
most
want
important.
poison?
Where do you want to put it?
Just get fat and metal
Okay.
cats.
Now I still
Get-
like the idea of
Get
+5
Matt a
deodorant.
big,
We
big
were looking
chainmail
at
suit.
his spells.
Mhm.
He has
all
one
you
spell
need.
which allows you to teleport in objects to any point in space as long as it's 100 feet away from you.
Up to 100 feet away.
Up to 100 feet away and in plain view.
Okay.
That's insane.
That's an amazing ability.
Okay.
Is it objects or people?
Objects.
Well, it's an object. Now, the caveat to that is the concept of an attended object. You can't take somebody's sword that somebody has, but if there's a crate there, you can teleport at 100 feet, sure.
Yeah.
100 feet,
And-
right on top of somebody.
It's
Which
a,
is
it's a way you have.
powerful.
It's
What you
a
do
second
is you
tier.
have a bomb,
It's a
you
2
light
tier
it.
spell.
That's
you
what we were saying.
teleport it.
Yeah.
That's what he brought up.
Yeah.
Or you could do shit like that where it'd be like,
You just drop a knife on them.
yeah, you could teleport like knives and have them hover above people, like just get have them just drop on people, drop boulders on
It all
people.
depends on the accuracy.
It's
But yeah.
It's
Yeah,
weight.
it's-
The only limitation on it is one. It has to be inanimate,
Mhm.
and it has to be one level. Its weight is equal to your level in pounds or lower.
By the way,
Okay,
it'll
so a
take
3-pound
pretty light.
boulder is not a
It-
very big boulder.
Yeah.
No, but a 3-pound
By the way,
knife or a
it'll
3-pound
take a
bag
week
of
to make all the
gunpowder.
stuff in game. So
Well, that was the other thing I was going to think of is that we might want to.
Yeah, you can do some interesting stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
yeah,
But a lot of the spells, if you get creative, you can do a lot of things.
but
with it.
just
Now,
selling your
there's
stuff is going to be
some caveat from the
It'd
standpoint
be better
of
to make the
relative
stuff than
power
sell
level.
it.
I mean, a
Yeah,
level
like
2
the
spell
selling
is more
price.
limited than a higher
Not
level
good
spell,
right
but at the same point, if you're just teleporting an
sure.
unattended, inanimate object, okay.
Yeah, a lot of creativity is an option for that.
Now,
And we still have
I
lots
could
of
argue
research,
that
so-
a bag of gunpowder is 2 objects.
because the gunpowder
Get
and then the bag
containers in-
itself.
So
I mean, I can totally see where you're at.
here's
From
what I
a power, and again, from a power level concept.
But here, that also was about what I was going to say though, is that it would ruin my idea. Is that say I'm across the field from you and I need a potion, you've got a healing potion, you couldn't necessarily do that because the contents of the bottle may not go.
That's why you teleport the contents.
Yeah.
Open your mouth. Well, in theory, you could do that.
Yeah, you could.
You could, and
Because
that's-
it doesn't say anything about
Bang
having to
or too
target the
far.
location.
that's
So-
that's implied as far as the accuracy. The spellcasting mechanics include wordings around if you're doing anything precise, there's some skill involved, some mastery of that. So, yes, you could teleport it over to him, whether it's in his mouth
or in his chest.
Or yeah.
Oh, I put it in his lungs.
Hey, it worked. He's joking.
Again, I don't want to over game the system. I want to stick to the spirit of it.
I've never even heard of this spell before.
Concept.
So, hey.
They specifically went through and added a spell to every level of every list.
They did that before we played. The last edition, yes, they did. Last edition of Rolemaster had the exact same thing.
Okay.
They bring it up with the later spells in that roster. Like the big one I was looking at, it's the final spell in the roster, is a teleportation spell. It's 10 miles by 10 miles for every level.
Mm-hmm.
It's the big spell for that roster, but it has variance because you can't teleport to one specific spot.
Right.
It has variance of you make a dice roll for how accurate you are for your teleportation.
And it all depends on familiarity with the location.
The good old days of teleport with D&D.
And I mean, the implication there is the similar accuracies for other stuff. You can teleport at 100 feet over there, but it's like throwing a grenade. It might be within a few feet of that specific location. It's not precise enough.
I
will say this, just in case for future reference, it does talk about how the Magian spells are inherently silent
because you're mentalist, aren't you?
Yeah, because you're mentalist. Yeah, but you don't get any benefits for shouting.
Yeah, but it's interesting because like normally teleportation it's a loud raucous affair and all this other shit. Not for this. Not for Agent. He's gonna step into the universe and come back out the other side.
That's the best part about being a mentalist. The mentalist users, everything you do is silent. Everything. Other than the fact of the waving the hands thing, you're silent.
So, what are we doing?
What do?
I go order all the stuff. After gain everybody's order.
Law. Okay.
Last time I spent my time looking for any information about the demons, and you told me to go look at the capital. So.
Yes. And I don't know if you guys saw the note, but I did discover. I did figure out what the name of the capital that they were referring to is. I can repeat that for your benefit.
Where are the binders that had the original?
They are right there on the shelf beside you.
Like Gendel or something?
I looked over there like, man, they should be right here.
Yeah,
so the town the city that they're referring to is called Dallaston. It is to the southwest, approximately a week's travel.
Does anybody else need theirs?
Probably.
Not really.
I mean, we have brush character sheets. The only thing they all need.
Some of us have notes and stuff.
You will need it if you have combat.
I also saw you posted the ruins. Now we're on the rock.
Yes.
So that's.
I posted a picture for that as well.
Well, that's you.
Don't touch the coin.
I'm not.
That. Don't touch the coin.
I'm sad I even touched the binder that had the coin in it.
If that's what you're afraid of, then you're already.
Yeah, that's his.
Then you're already cursed because you touched the floor that the shelf was on, that the binder was on, that the coin is in.
Cursed by association.
Yes.
That's right. Just make sure you give a hug to everybody you meet.
Here we go.
Just the Italian.
The Italian in him? Yeah, no, he doesn't look very Italian.
It's a reference.
The Italian breeding.
That's a reference to an old campaign where they were being hunted by a white dragon. That in the D&D mentality, the world's best trackers. They track by scent. So they had stolen something from the dragon, and it was chasing them across the land.
So you hug everybody.
So every time they encountered a new character, the first thing they did is said, "Welcome to the group." Give them a big hug, so their scent was on them, and then they were marked for the white dragon.
Even if they left the group,
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The dragon would get them.
No distraction over here.
It flew in. They'd been thrown in prison at one point. It flew in, destroyed the town, trying to get to them.
Jesus. That actually sounds like a lot of fun.
It was for a time. They kept moving. So,
Did they
anyways,
killing it?
Was that a D&D campaign you have down there?
Pathfinder down. This was a custom one.
That's cool.
The Lich showed up.
Probably.
Like the Lich and the dragon fought each other.
No, that was a whole different thing. I'm
really excited.
Yeah, you might be thinking.
I wasn't part of that, but I heard you guys.
There was one with a Black Reaver that fought an ancient red dragon because the group had stolen something from the Black Reaver.
Ooh.
It was following them across dimensions, and as part of it, they had to defeat the ancient red dragon, which they got there as the Black Reaver is slowly catching up because all they ever do is walk. And so the group's option is, okay, let's just get out of the way and let the two fight.
So that's
the Black Reaver is the one that won.
Oh, sure.
No. Most of the time it's like a undead spirit.
They were still dealing with that.
Does absurd damage,
So-
has insane armor,
Okay, so it is. Let's
and
get focused.
effectively infinitely regenerates.
It is afternoon.
So
You guys arrived
Yes.
a few hours ago. You spent your time at the marketplace. Ben's had been off to places order for stuff. That's going to take about a week
Yes.
to get all the supplies and equipment.
Everybody
In the
please go ahead.
meantime, what would you guys like to do for the evening? The market is starting to close down, unless there's something else you guys would still wish to purchase or acquire. And I know Matt, you had gathered some of the silver. I think you were the one that got the silver.
Yes. Oh.
So it's a
I know you acquired it by selling the cow for a good price.
But I refuse to allow the rogue to carry, or the guy that stole my chickens to carry it.
Okay.
It's a week's travel.
That was where we had left off.
Okay.
Can everybody go ahead and mark
If
down
you
what
were
Which
they
isn't you, it's
Can,
him.
if you're going to try to get
so
there
I
as
don't
quick as
have to-
possible,
That was a
quick
plus
could you
five
get
watch
to
eat
the
that,
capital?
unless you want the spectacles.
5
I'm-
foot or horse?
Just mark down what you would have
yeah.
ordered, because my character would have known that. My character's known each of you, so.
So
Don't have the money for a horse, so never mind.
Yeah, I mean, by foot it'd take about a week.
So we have no real direction other than survival at this point, other than, we keep talking about researching the demons. I don't think the demons is what we need to research.
Just
I don't even-
circle.
I don't even think we need to research that first. I think that's even secondary. I think what we need to figure out is our beginnings and go back from there. I think we need to research Hadryn.
Okay.
And Hadryn, whatever. Hadryn, potato, and this stupid thing that he was hiding.
I'm not hiding it. I've shown it to you.
No, Hadryn, whatever.
Hadryn!
Oh, it's Hadryn from here on out. I'm not saying Hadryn again.
I'm gonna correct you every single time.
That's good. You should. You're the dwarf.
I didn't mean to drop that. Alright.
The dwarf should correct the human from misspeaking the name.
Oh, you're human? I thought you were an elf.
I'm a human.
These are not half
It's hard to
elf.
tell under all the dirt.
I see a bit of a point on your ears.
So either way, I mean, we need to find out, is there anything about this that makes us believe it's nautical or directional or...
Is there
Or
anything
they
about it
just-
that makes you think nautical or
The,
directional?
the only member of our team that's shown any intellectual aptitude... Huh?
It's circular.
I agree. It's got little points that stick out. That's it. So we all look to the Magen. Sorry.
Tell us what this is.
It's got one open eye and one closed eye, which I didn't realize till he just held it up.
And I'm no longer
Which
cursed. I'm no longer cursed.
See, which honestly, had I known that interests me even more.
Am I cursed now?
No, you don't feel cursed.
You feel a dull chill up your spine.
You don't look Druish.
Jewish princesses.
What I was curious about is there are 7. There are 7 things of note surrounding the skull, which I was trying to cross-reference with the symbols on the rock.
So you wander back to them after placing your order. They're all standing around at the side of the marketplace looking at the coin.
You want me to sell it?
How about we get out of the middle of the street?
Is it metal?
Huh?
Yes.
Like bronze or something?
Unknown.
Then we get
It's
some
a
room,
metal of
some
a
board.
color and type that you're not familiar with. It weighs what that weighs, so it's light for its size.
Let's go back to this blacksmith.
Yeah,
you
that's
might
what I
wanna
was thinking,
see.
too.
Yeah,
Go
let's
to the
start there.
blacksmith.
Is he dwarven?
Yeah. No, he's human, right? Yeah, he's human.
So what good is he going to be?
He's got a good skill.
I mean, he's got to be better than a dwarf, right? I'm messing with you. I know dwarves. That's one thing. You
Can I send my grievance to Matt?
No, I was
Please.
joking.
See,
I was joking.
there's 7 of these.
Now hold on a second. Hold on. Look at those closely.
I thought they were
You can see the layer lines.
landmarks.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You can tell how old it is.
At first, it seemed like the landmarks are items.
It's like,
a 3D print now. You can see its age.
it's like rings on a tree.
How about
It's fucking wonderful.
I don't have a clue.
yeah? Let's go ahead and head to the blacksmith, see if we can figure out what that is made of.
Yeah.
At least see if there's anything with it.
Hyper wanted to hide it. Are we sure we give it to
Hadryn.
the first random person?
We're not giving it to anybody.
Yeah, we're
gonna
just
let
having
them
it
look at
inspected.
Yeah.
Honestly,
We're selling it.
we are at such a loss. If we draw attention, that helps us. I'm dead serious at this
If
point.
we don't
everybody.
find anything, how about we try and find some old maps or something that may show our village on the map, and then
Exactly,
figure
yes.
out
Yeah,
how
start
long
from
we've
our
been
beginning.
separated.
figuring out a map at some, maybe finding a map at some point would be helpful.
Yeah, dude.
Start from the beginning.
Maps
That's
would
what
be
I'm talking
great.
I went home and was like, we're playing that fucking movie, The Village.
I did too. I told people that I was like, it's torturing me that we're playing The Village. We are the village people.
We are
without
the
the
village.
music.
But the assholes chaps.
I should have said that. Did you see that the lead singer just died?
No.
Yeah, that's a captain's wheel.
So you guys head towards Iron Bell Forge.
Yes.
That's what that is.
Right after I
The minivan
left.
drives by on the road.
We did get to know where Sister Maris, the hostel,
Yeah.
we know where that is at
Yeah.
least, so we have a place to stay.
She's wandering around the market.
That's
I
it.
mean, she commented about the hostel. I think nobody's ever actually been there or asked for anything. You guys never took her up on her offer per se, but
We did.
she offered you.
I think
A
the
room
last
for the
thing we
night.
did was that, yes, we're all following
Okay.
her saying, yeah. But, so we'll find out where that's at first, and then we'll go
Okay.
see the blacksmith.
Okay.
Thanking
time
her
of day is
vehemently.
it?
Okay.
You know,
What time of day is it?
It is late afternoon at this point, maybe 4 or 5 o'clock, with the market closing down.
Okay.
on a very serious note, does a pickaxe and shovel get me any money if I choose to try to sell it? I don't know what's in the book for it.
It'll get you some.
Yeah. I'm carrying around a pickaxe and shovel from burying bodies. I hopefully don't have to bury anymore.
I got food.
Knowing the group, you might want to hang on to those.
I'll give them to him. Here you go. He's our resident body barrier.
Every time somebody falls asleep, he starts burying them.
That's good.
Gotta check their breath
Just
first.
gotta bury the bodies. Okay, so you guys head to the hostel then?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's on the eastern side of town, just past the river. The large building, maybe 2 stories. Several of the buildings in the village are taller, a lot taller than you guys are used to at Hadryn Hold, given the number of people that they have here. The hostel looks like it's fairly popular. There's a number of other farmers and travelers hanging out there. And there's a large picnic table set up out front with the sister serving food and providing dinner for people that are staying there.
Dinner time.
Yeah.
I would politely piss everybody off by introducing myself to everyone politely.
Okay. Go around the whole place and introduce yourself.
I'm gonna
Okay.
find nearest.
You get a handful of names from different people, most of which seem to like shake your hand and then like wipe it off.
Yeah. Oh man.
And so forth. So you make a name for yourself. And then find a conveniently open space near the end of one of the tables where everybody has shifted out of your way.
It wasn't open until I sat down.
Yeah.
You said we were filthy right now, right? Like we need
He
to take
is.
that. Oh yeah, you
I
are.
don't know what you're talking about.
You got it. I mean, it's been several days
Yeah.
trekking through the wilderness, etc.
She had a bath that she had to offer.
Yeah. She
Had
offered
to.
She offered baths, etc. If you guys need that. Good.
She had a bet that she had to offer.
That's the first thing I do.
She had available.
Okay. So around
you
the corner,
go.
they have buckets and a water pump.
Good lord.
I'll start pumping some water and cleaning myself off.
Yeah, same.
Trying to clean my gear and stuff. Trying to make
Yeah.
myself.
I mean, it's obviously very rudimentary
-3.
here and everything, but yeah, you have what you need.
probably as good as what we
it's
had in
a big-
Edgewood's Hold.
You
also
actually had
affects
plumbing
all
and
of your,
heat
like,
and things like that. This is just water coming out of the ground and
Used
some
to
buckets.
affect,
You
like,
pour it
the
over yourself, and that gets you
reception
mostly clean.
You said repairing your gear?
Is there any like
Shirk off stuns, all
soap
that stuff.
bars or anything like
Used to all
that?
of
There's
stuff.
bits of it
I don't know why.
It's fine.
and some clean materials and so forth. So
I'll
okay,
just
you get,
every bit of it.
okay. You get yourself cleaned up as best you can.
Bad. You said you're repairing your gear. Give me. I have blacksmithing gear.
No,
you're
it's fine. I was just cleaning.
From where you're at, and I think you had the map for Brindol Ford. I knew you were collecting everything as we were handing out the handouts.
That was true.
The creatures that we fought.
I think I did
You can
let
count
somebody
their
else look
tail.
at it.
They have
though.
7
I
legs.
may not have gotten it back.
Did anybody collect the map for Brindle Ford?
I collected nothing so far that's been
It
here.
might have been Andy then.
I was collecting
I
this.
think if it went this way, Thad put it in his folder almost immediately.
I did not
Internal
see it.
Ledger, Open Road.
I don't remember ever getting one.
There was.
Nope.
There was.
I don't have
It was handed back to Andy because
Okay.
I remember I did have it. Andy wanted to see it, so I handed it to him.
So Andy's folder should be over there.
Nope.
Huh?
Nope.
Okay.
Did they take?
They took it home, remember?
Oh,
They
they were going
asked.
to work on their
So
character.
Andy probably
Okay.
has it.
Okay. Anyways, the town is, if you remember, is laid out north-south river or north-south road
think I remember.
that is cut over by the river. Just a small section on the northern side. To the west, another road leads out into the fields. Most of the town is on the southern side of the river. The hostel is on that southern side, on the eastern side of the town, looking out over what looks like old farm fields and so forth. While you're taking a bath and getting cleaned up, you can see workers out in the field setting up what looks like several large pavilions and a large track on either side of a single fence that goes maybe 50 yards or so. They're setting up something out there. There's pennants and flags being hung different places.
Carnival.
We don't know what it is.
Carnival.
We're ignorant villagers.
I want my war bowl. I'm just kidding.
The War Bowl. I want my War
I'm
Goat.
kidding. Dude, I will never be able to come close to the power level of you fighters. I didn't realize how far behind I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna fall way.
Oh yeah, me too. Me too.
Huh?
There's a reason why my ass uses poison and a crossbow.
I need to focus on being able to make that for you because
The scaling in Rolemaster that rapidly diverges.
Dude, and it takes, before I can even do anything decent with poison, I'm gonna be like level 14. It's ridiculous.
I can help you with
That'd
that.
be wealthy.
May or
Nope,
may not
I can help him with that.
prepared my character to be.
He just needs a druid that goes, here you go. You want more drugs? Here you go. Don't touch this.
So
After I clean up, I'm gonna go quick bite of eat, like
Not
a
at night.
handful of bread or whatever. I'm gonna walk over there.
okay, yeah, you head over there. There's a couple of dozen workers
full of-
putting up different things. They're all busy. Looks like they get with the sun going down. They have maybe another hour or two of work.
Oh, hey, can I help?
I don't have no shield. Can't do it.
Sure, you
Shield's
have,
got like
you
seven.
know how to use a hammer?
Yeah.
He holds out a large wooden mallet.
1 and 3 for me.
All right.
Okay. Starts directing you put fence posts or fence pegs.
Did you wander off into the
Fence.
fields to help put up tents?
Yeah.
He did.
So you're sitting around. Not many people are wanting to really talk to you. The general conversation is around the market and how good the harvest has been this year.
Don't know.
There's discussion of problems in the north and so forth. But anytime those sorts of things come up, most of the conversation seems to drift into more positive things. It's like they don't want to talk about any of those that sort of things.
Anybody that brings up the wolves, I want to know more about that.
Once or twice people do, but they're quickly talked over and ignored. Like the rest of them either don't care or don't want to talk about it. Most of the conversation seems to be something about a tournament coming up in about a week.
That would pique my interest. I'd be like, what's a tournament?
What's a tournament? Or where are you from?
Hadryn's Hold. Hadryn's?
Hadryn.
Hadryn's Hold. I can't help it.
Cold?
I think I might have been calling it this the entire time,
think
and nobody's
so.
correct.
Where's that located?
Is it west of here? I can't remember. Sean, help me out.
I think it's
It
north.
is north of here and then east into the mountains
Okay,
where the
tell-
forests are. Okay.
I was just about to ask, wasn't our
Have you
village to the north?
Have you not heard of us? Do you,
No, never heard of that. Is it a large village?
it's very large. We had at least 100 souls there, maybe 150.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's retarded.
I mean, nowhere near as big as this big city. But oh, he's retarded. Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean,
So give me a influence or charm
charm?
or whatever the
Yes!
skill is.
Con?
let me roll a 4 or less, 5 or less. We can do it. Have rolled really, really well. 87 total.
Minus your penalties.
87 total.
Oh,
I'm with
87.
83.
Okay, 87.
I have ranks in charge.
You
David.
did. Does that include your negatives?
Yes,
Or
it does.
the, okay,
Negative
I wasn't sure if that included that also.
I have ranks in charm
Okay.
and have a 4 skill, so that should tell you something.
It's only when
Okay.
you're talking to cows
So-
and trees that you're really good at charm.
What they tell you is several of the people here are here for the tournament specifically. They come to watch. The way they describe it, a veteran knight by the name of Sir Garen is retiring, and he's scheduled one last tournament to show off his skills against would-be challengers. And they've been setting up. That's part of the reason why the village has so many people right now, which is making the market particularly good. They've also heard like cows are going for crazy prices. But there's supposed to be several nobility showing up later this week to compete. And they're very interested in seeing the results. One of the guys claims he saw Sir Garen fight in wars against orcs years ago and was always impressed by his abilities. And is eager to see how well the old man's doing at this point.
Interesting. Hopefully, it's not going to take his life, as he's not trying to fight to the death or something. Like
Oh
that.
no! The tournaments are purely for show these days.
Okay.
Boring.
Yeah, that doesn't interest me at all. But
Okay.
now that I know what it is, I'm like, all right. And what about these wolves? I mean, every time. That's
Oh,
probably
yeah.
also going to throw me off too. Is I'm going to be trying to talk everybody into what's going on with this. I want to know more about it.
Don't worry, you'll find the wolves eventually. You'll have your way with them.
It's something my character can do.
Yes, you can.
I can deal with
You can even
wildlife.
talk to them.
Okay.
She's just sitting over there like.
No, I'm just going to be asking the wolves questions and give them nothing in return. Around this whole issue.
Then we're gonna give them
buy
bread.
more bread.
I'm gonna try to give them more bread.
That's why
Um,
you your breadboard.
Yeah, pretty much nobody is interested in talking to the wolves. Every time you bring it up, they say, "Oh yeah, wolves. We have problems with those all the time."
Okay.
They don't. The ones that are here don't really seem worried about it. The best you get is there's a problem with the farmlands to the northwest, but none of these people are from that area. So as far as they're concerned, it's just gossip and nothing of any serious note.
And once again, we came from the northwest.
West.
East.
Wait,
North.
easy.
You can't. The road that
You're
you
a
followed.
shitty druid.
Well, that's why he has you to rely,
Yes.
these two to rely on tracking.
That's
The
right.
road that you guys followed was north-south. You joined the road coming out of the forest from the east.
Okay.
Okay. That forest leads into the mountains where Hadryn's Hold was or is.
Let's see, it's Hadryn.
The way you truly get to know the forest is wandering.
And talking to all of his
And getting
friends.
lost.
And we lost all the friends.
Talking to every tree along the way.
Wandering.
Okay.
See, he's not
It's
good
not the
navigator.
gold
He just
guys,
talks to
it's
all
the
trees,
trees
they
we
like,
made
yeah,
the
go
wrong
that
way.
It's the greatest
They just sit
adventure
there
of any
and
druid.
go that
Yeah.
way.
That's right. Which way? I'm pointing.
100 different directions.
Yeah, I don't know what I'd do with the tree. that did
You
that.
go down.
Stop being difficult. All right. I'm not sure what else to. Yeah, I will enjoy my food, and then I guess what do we? We're supposed to be going to that blacksmith, right?
Yeah, but it's late.
In like a
afternoon.
week.
That we should probably. Well,
I mean, we got.
get the coin.
You don't think he's still working? I mean,
He
blacksmith's back
probably
home.
is, but probably shouldn't
Well, let's
disturb
go talk to him.
unless during this
I need to
town.
sign up for this tournament.
No, no.
If we do, we're dead.
No,
We're
let
getting our
him get
heads
his
chopped
fucking
off.
character killed. That'll be fucking great.
Did we?
Oh, he's a retired
in the-
knight. How bad could it be? I've got decent skills. You're level 4.
In the Warhammer campaign, didn't one of no,
No, I got
none of
good
us
skills.
ever entered the tournament.
The only
because
person that
retired.
did was
They
that
don't
no,
have
was
any
Andy, and
injuries
he killed
he
him.
has and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
No, that's not the
But
ring.
imagine
I'm
if
talking
he
about
wins.
the
Yeah.
Sure.
Crown's Knight at
Sure.
Ninheim.
No.
This is
They
not a
end
Knight's Tale.
after
That
they
shit
did
ain't happening.
All right.
I don't know, but it might be midway.
Well, maybe it's a good time to go talk to him, though. He's
No,
he's
but, like,
Might
relaxing.
be able
He's
to
done
make some
with the
money off
forge.
the
Maybe.
corpse. Yeah.
I
Is that
mean,
what you said?
He's already going to make a good coin off you, right? That's what you said. You said that steel
I'm
was
going
really
to,
nice.
as I work,
Yeah.
Well, then let's go talk to him before he forgets who you are.
discuss with the other workers.
Look at how packed this city is.
What this is,
Fair point.
what's going on.
Give me a charm roll.
Because I don't know what the fucking
No,
thing
you-
looks like.
You don't have any concept of this.
What are we building here?
Again, you guys aren't completely backwater. You have a concept of what it
But
is.
knights jousting.
Yeah, you guys
No.
have never seen any such thing. That's not.
I actually have mastered combat
You've heard,
skill.
you've read stories about it, but that's about as close as you've ever been to that sort of thing.
Sure.
I want to raise the goat I have into a war goat. Right into that.
Sure.
Yeah, I've got a good bit of knowledge of that too.
I didn't realize that was a skill.
Mastered combat.
36 on a combat, 66
Yeah.
for riding a horse.
Right at the very top.
You're not the diplomat.
Oh, he's more of
No.
a diplomat than me. Come on now.
I'm the diplomat.
That's relatively easy to say. I hear George has a
Up
knack.
until today, I had a negative empathy.
I hear George has a knack for
You
it.
gotta put a point in it.
I mean, it's.
We are making.
56?
Hopefully, you put a rank in this.
I did.
Yeah, he developed a strength skill. He's actually fairly decent now. Okay.
Wait, trade?
Yeah, you talk to him. You don't really get a whole lot of information other than it's a jousting tournament scheduled for about 5 days from now. At that point, they expect over the next couple of days several of the knights in this region will be attending. They don't know exactly who. They hear there's a few big names, but they're not really sure. There's no major prize. This is mainly for honor and for the glory of winning it. But it's sort of a send-off retirement ceremony for Sir Garen.
Yeah, but of course there's going to be gambling.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they're already trying to figure out who's competing and what the odds are as far as it.
Use up all of our
But
money
beyond
gambling.
that, they don't really have a whole lot of information for you because they don't know themselves. Really.
Yeah.
If you bet on me dying, no.
Is there already a individual running a gambling pool?
No, because they don't have any information yet. All they know is Sir Garen is doing it, and nobody wants to bet against him yet. Again,
That-
without knowing the others.
That's a bet in and of itself.
Okay, well,
Okay. Okay.
so
If you gamble away
give me
all
the
of our
group's
money.
fortune, please.
If you gamble away all of our money.
I'm happy to give you your
we're
share.
going to take all our money and put it on William losing.
Yes.
And then he wins.
Yeah,
That'd be
that would
insane.
be amazing either way, actually.
We would all be like, "Have to work
Oh,
while
darn.
spend." All right.
It's a win-win either way.
You're just
Yeah,
gonna,
exactly.
you're going to pay William to take a fall.
It's funny because like gambling isn't even a skill, is it?
No.
Duping.
Yeah,
Conning.
probably fall under duping in some
I
degree.
mean, technically, have a positive skill in
I
it.
mean, gambling is
If
just
you're gonna
one
cheat.
skill.
Cheating is duping.
Yes.
In this case, you can't. There's not. I mean,
There's
there's
no-
certainly ways to cheat.
It's just gambling in these types of games is just personal skill. How well do you think you can gamble?
Me, I suck at gambling in real life.
Let's go gambling.
I don't do it.
So, anyways, dinner wraps up after about an hour or so. People start heading off different areas. Sister Maris heads over to you and says, "So you were all going to stay here, correct?"
Yes,
Please.
please.
So, no problem. We'll clear some space in the common room for you. You can set your bedrolls down. There's some crates in the back if you want to leave any of your gear. It should be safe. We normally don't have any problems here.
Bedrolls?
Bedrolls? What are those?
We don't have any bedrolls.
You don't have any bedrolls either?
Okay,
We left our village in quite the haste due to the.
As I'm laying a bedroll out,
Actually, wait, no.
What?
Yes, I do. I do have a bedroll.
I don't.
I sacrificed my bedroll to save the game.
all of us had the opportunity to get bedding, i.e. bedrolls.
Yeah, but
It is
You opted not to.
5 pounds worth of weight.
I definitely don't have one. But
Okay.
Yeah.
No, she provides basic blankets for anybody who doesn't have a bedroll. And inside the hostel, there's a side room where where there's the kitchen. She has a separate chamber upstairs. Otherwise, it's basically one large communal room, couple of tables, and a
She's
lot
too
of
old.
space.
What? Glad.
no, I actually have a heavy bedroll. Sorry.
I grab a
Then
big.
you got like the 8-pound one then.
9 pounds, yeah.
I grab a big stone and use that as my pillow because I'm a dwarf.
Okay.
I love that Warhammer just made you think dwarves are
He's
autistic.
using you as a bedroll. He's big and dumb and hard, right?
So, anyways,
Whoa.
it's only like 7 o'clock at this point.
Only when.
Most of the other travelers,
Yeah, you
some of them
cannot.
go in and start getting some rest because they've been traveling the day. Others are heading about town. A couple of them are commenting that they're heading to the local taverns, and so forth.
So I,
Give me a couple silver.
I don't have it.
I'll give you a couple silver.
I'm
He's the only
going.
one with actual money.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm going to stay up
My money.
for.
You took your money?
No, he took his. He took my money.
I'm gonna try to, at some point today or tomorrow,
Okay.
sell off the various foodstuffs I got from the
Yeah, I'll give
village.
you 2.
Okay, no problem. You want to do that tonight, or you want to wait till tomorrow?
I'll do that tonight. Why not?
Okay.
The real question.
Or at least I'll get them value.
Here,
Only get
120
tonight?
Yeah, I'll at least get them value.
So, what exactly do you
The
have?
whole
I
thing.
have 5 days worth of various foodstuffs, vegetables, fruits, stuff like
Some
that.
basic rations?
Yeah, the basic rations we took from the village.
Okay.
So expensive.
Let me see if there's a ration.
The only thing I take with me. Are we going out on the? Are we going out tonight?
Yes.
See,
I'm not.
Because
Okay,
I don't
I'm
really
thinking-
need to be.
well, then I leave all of my gear except a dagger.
Do you have more gear than a dagger?
Remember, I was the one member of the group that was like decked out.
You actually had gear? Well, let's
Yeah.
just wander to the
I
tavern.
I have my gear.
I have all my gear.
Yeah, but I had like grappling hook, rope, flint and steel.
So-
Anyway,
William, did you have true rations
Yeah,
or regular rations?
In the back of the
I
room,
had
there's a number
taken
of
from the village. So
loose crates, effectively.
Okay.
And basically, the process
Pretty
is
good.
whoever
They
is
just
staying,
have rations.
they grab a crate and they put their stuff in it and then just put it on the pile.
wherever
So-
he's sleeping at, I grab a crate, take it over to him.
And put me in the crate?
No, put all my gear
Okay.
near him.
Okay.
The only thing I am taking the stuff that is valuable to me, which is my herbs.
Are you just sleeping then at 7 in the evening?
Oh, it's 7?
Yeah.
That sounds wonderful.
For you.
what classification would the food be?
Would it be regular rations or true rations?
Regular rations.
Okay.
How much is it regular rations worth?
Those are 0.05. I think that's brass?
That would
Copper. No, those are copper. 5 copper pieces.
I'll put all my food with Matt. So like the 120, 200 pound sacks of food.
You're just going to drop a couple of sacks of food all over his
Yes,
crate.
each one of those is 5 copper pieces with.
Well, is it per week?
Food.
That's all.
Yeah.
I would
1 week for one person.
I would immediately donate all of the food to the hostel,
That's a good idea.
and ask that she please keep the vegetables for me because I cannot eat meat.
Okay. Well, we appreciate your generosity. This will feed quite a few of the travelers for a few days. She
Hopefully, it pays for our stay.
Goes back for the next day.
certainly you're welcome to stay here as long as you wish.
I'm not going to bother selling the food then if it's 5 copper a week.
Okay, so you're going to hang on to it.
So we now have no food. That's what I'm pointing that out.
I have food.
Okay, and keep in mind, normal rations will generally go bad in a week or
Yeah.
2 at most.
I'll just do what he's doing and just
Okay.
give it away.
So, she thanks you profusely for all the food. Takes it over to the kitchen with a little bit of your guys' help.
I expect a week of produce to be worth some
I'm
money.
going to bring a spear.
I'm one of the strongest people
I have an index.
in the thing with the biggest body weight, which also counts towards encumbrance.
terrible.
And I have nothing. Yeah.
You're carrying 4 50-pound dog food bags. And that's the most condensed goddamn shit.
And that's not counting the refrigerator.
You look like fucking Santa Claus walking around with a bag of food.
And think
So basically,
about
I
it,
dropped my
I was
backpack.
doing that at the market because I didn't put them
And
down.
I'm
or
going to take
anything like
my leather caps on my head. I don't want my head armor on because that's uncomfortable. I need
That's
that here
amazing.
too. But
Yeah,
I love
whatever you want to
that.
leave
I still
here.
have
Like
the
I said,
lantern
you have a
back there.
crate
He
and a
didn't say to
space.
get rid of it yet.
According the Sister Maris doesn't really go anywhere. She stays here and keeps an eye on things. But there's fundamentally people going in and out all the time. It's effectively a community room. It's not high security, so I wouldn't necessarily keep anything valuable. But she doesn't seem worried about it if you leave equipment here.
Well, hopefully they don't take any of my basic gear. All right.
Well, they know how much your hat stinks, so they probably
Yeah,
won't.
they probably want to push your
They're
gear.
like, oh my god. All right.
Leave it. Yeah.
I have 4
Undergarments.
I'll traps on
Okay.
me.
So everybody taking everything else they have then?
I'm staying here.
Okay. Oh, you're staying here?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm taking everything.
Okay.
I'm telling you guys, staying up for approximately 3 hours. I'm going to sleep.
I'll take the stuff.
So be back before then.
Are you
Set
gonna
your
read?
stand up.
Ooh.
No, I'm gonna
Probably
work on my
Yeah.
stuff.
A bunch of.
I was gonna say, are you gonna be like sharpening stuff and tending the?
I have a blacksmithing kit.
All right. I dropped my spear. Can you help me?
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
I'll just take my dagger then.
Assuming
Leave them both spears with him for.
Assuming the
my
shaft
spears.
isn't broken.
Oh no, they're fine. I didn't break mine like you.
Not yet.
Okay.
Okay. So you're just gonna mend your weapons and
Yeah, I'll
tend
do
things
some
and so
basic
forth?
maintenance with the blacksmithing kit. Go ahead and
Okay.
scroll it all out. I'll
jobs.
keep eyes around the
So
people.
most of the
Like,
other people that are here, they seem to be going to a place called the Copper Goose, which is one of the local bars. A couple of the people are commenting that they're looking for a little bit more upscale. They're looking to head to Wayfarer's Rest.
We heard about that one. Well, we heard both.
You heard
Copper
both.
Goose. Yeah.
Yeah. We did a bit of looking around.
So, are you guys just planning to wander the town, or is there some place in particular you wish to go?
Well, it's too late in the day probably to go investigate about Hadryn or Hadryn.
Hadryn.
I had to have always been saying it this way.
I think you were.
Or the
I've asked about the demons around town and nobody knows.
you asked about demons around town.
Hey,
Okay.
you
We
wanted
say
attention.
demons.
reasonable
We
to
say
me.
demons, but who knows if they're demons or just a random wildlife.
All I know is that when I tried to cast a spell to knock one out, it reflected the spell back to him. Luckily, it didn't put him out. It was scary.
I know. I don't qualify as an animal.
Highly resistant to magic.
As much as I tried, my spears were just going right through them. I couldn't hit them.
Man, I saw it was pretty pathetic.
I'll go ahead and mark down that when you return here to about 4:20.
telling you, it was one big illusion.
I'm keeping
We
track
actually
of our
left
dates
for a
since
fully
the
populous
cast,
town.
so
Ransacked
I'll let
it.
you know.
Now, if you guys are heading out into town, if all you're carrying is a dagger, not really much of an
I
issue.
fully think we could.
For everybody else, you get a fairly quick sense that the three of them, well, maybe not you, but two of them are much better armed than almost everybody in town.
Wow.
I mean, they might carry a knife here and there. Yes, somebody has a sword or something equivalent, but for the most part, they're not wearing armor. They're not wearing weapons per se.
Okay.
Good. That establishes the point of that can help us getting work.
Will it?
I did.
I mean, aren't there
Yeah,
wolves?
crossbow. I thought you have swords there.
Yeah, but nobody
I've
will
been
tell me about it.
contemplating whether
It's
or
pretty
not to take the
frustrating.
crossbow into town with me.
That's up to you.
Was those things where
I
the wolves
wasn't
are
planning on
Oh,
taking it.
and
because
that's fine. I mean, you guys all
That
have
was
the
what I was
same
worried about,
sense.
but we
Yeah.
came
It's not a
from the
surprise
east.
necessarily.
Yeah,
I'm just
same
trying to
talk.
stress that
normies aren't carrying
It's been
weapons.
going
right.
on
It's,
for a
it
while,
doesn't
so
seem like a
found
dangerous
the
place that you need to be
the
armed.
ones we
It's not a
found.
Wild West town.
Yeah, I've never
Awesome.
once thought we were in danger here.
Unless Sean's got the timetables all jacked up. I mean, the GM has the timetables all jacked up. Then it could be.
What's that?
It can
He was
also-
considering that's why I asked if we came from the east or the west, because you said the wolves are west, we came from the east.
Correct.
And the consideration was, are the creatures, I'm not going to say demons, we fought the wolves everybody's talking about. And I was like, they can't be, because the wolves have been going on for a while, and the creatures we fought just spawned, and we know where they spawned from.
Nothing says they spawned there, and more they were transported there. Who knows?
There.
That could have been a doorway of some kind.
See, now you're just talking all weird. That's crazy talk.
Or that could have
We
been a
just got attacked
fucking
by a bunch
nest.
of giant blue monkeys.
I think they just didn't have enough bread.
Giant blue monkeys with living tails. Talk about
All I know is that
If only I was there. I could show them the
I'm
picture
trying to
right now.
focus on what I can handle. I can deal with. I can deal with wolves. If it's wolves, I can fix that problem.
Okay, that's fair enough.
4
Well,
walls, 4
the
other
only
players.
information I was getting,
They won't be
Good.
here anymore.
the only information I was getting about them is that the capital, I forget the name of, so has the would have more information regarding them.
Hey, well, we don't want to have to worry about traveling there yet.
That is
That's too far away.
Dallaston.
Dallaston. Okay.
That's going to take a while for me to get.
It'll take me a while for me to remember as well.
Yeah.
He just looked it up. It's
So what
I
bar,
don't even remember the name of the town we're in right now.
what bar are we going to?
Brindle Ford.
Brindle Fort.
The copper something or other.
Goose. Is that what's called?
Goose?
Copper Goose, yeah.
Okay.
Make a little. Maybe we can make a little money.
So you guys head down the streets. As you guys are heading out, you see a well-armed man wearing a chain shirt, has a sword, and a badge of office, wandering down the street, just sort of keeping an eye on the crowd and everything. He spots you guys and makes a point of wandering over and catches your attention.
What can we do for you, sir?
Evening, travelers. I heard there was outsiders in town. Hope you aren't planning on causing any trouble here. Those weapons, are you?
Nope. Nope. No trouble intended.
Does that happen often?
No, which is why it piqued my attention. My curiosity, I'll say. Name's Hale, Captain Rowan Hale. I keep the law around here, keep people sane, try to keep people alive. Don't want to be trying to figure out how to arrest you guys. That normally doesn't end well.
We have no interest in causing problems. We're here looking for help.
What sort of help are you looking for?
Oh, you haven't heard?
No?
Oh, we come from a small village east of here that pretty much kept to ourselves, and we had animals attack the village and carry off the whole village. We're the only survivors that we're aware of. We're trying to get a party together to go see if we can get
What
help.
village would this be?
Hadryn's Hold.
Agent's Hold. Not familiar with that. Where's it located?
It's 3 days. It was 3 days, right?
2 days.
3 days east of here. There was a
Northeast.
northeast of here. It was notable for having a circling ward around it of stone, like druid stones.
It was at the base. It was at the base of the mountains east of us.
Doesn't
Yeah.
sound familiar. You said something attacked?
Yeah. No, I'll give him a kind of a description of what it was.
Okay.
Best is, it had 4 legs, 2 arms, kind of thing.
Charm roll.
Oh, this is not gonna go well. I'm not trying to charm the guy. I'm just trying to have a conversation. Yeah, negative.
But are you picking your nose while you do it?
I think he is with a negative.
Yeah, he politely listens. Doesn't. I mean, when you start talking about monsters and so forth, he seems to be a bit dubious. And after a bit, he basically tells you to stay out of trouble, don't cause any problems, etc. You can check with some of the other locals, see if anybody's interested in help, but he's got his hands full with the tournament coming up and all the travelers here. He can't spare anybody to go take a look at, to go track down gossip and mythical creatures and so forth.
Are you competing in the tournament?
Oh, no. That's nobility only.
Oh, thought you were of nobility with the armor and the
Nope.
swords.
Nope, just a man-at-arms.
Oh,
No noble blood in this family.
yeah, I don't think anybody in our village knows what swords. Whatever that is.
You have a
Nice.
This town doesn't seem to have a lot of armed individuals. Is there any hear talk of wolves and the sort around?
Yeah, there's been some talk of wolves to the north. The farmlands.
Do you have a particular place people go to if they have issues like that? Like,
Somewhere where they would find help like us. Where
Yeah.
we could get paid to do something.
yeah, mercenaries.
If you're looking for mercenaries, those typically hang out the Wayfarers Inn.
We don't want to hire people.
We want to be hired as people.
Are we not people?
We
Look,
want.
we're poor.
So if
we
you-
came from a little village. We're super poor. We brought a cow to sell so we could have some food money.
Okay, well, if you guys are looking for work, I may have a couple of things. Stop by my office in the morning.
Where's your office?
He gives you directions to it. Center of town. He has effectively a watchtower or watch house.
Is there? Speaking on that, our friend here is actually a very skilled researcher, and he has some stuff he needs to look into. People keep telling us to go talk to these religious folk. I don't know what they're called, the Light's Way, and what are lantern bearers and people like that. But we're trying to find a way to get in with them without having to schmooze, I guess. I don't know what the
As
what
the
word would
agent
be
pulls
for.
out his brochures.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That's like, you mean these?
It's like a fire apply now.
Okay.
Do you know how we would approach them if all we want is information?
Okay.
Because obviously people don't know about Hadryn's Hold, and we need to.
So you're trying to talk to the Whispering Veil?
Well, we need to find out those creatures that attacked he called them animals. They're not like any animal, a druid of myself, or
You told me not to say demons.
well, it's because I don't think they're demons, but they're not like
I don't think they're demons either.
But they had 6 legs, not 4,
Well,
Okay,
Yeah.
they're really giant ants.
and they tore
yeah, but
apart.
this was at night, right?
Ants with tails.
The shadows
think
can
about that.
shadows can play tricks on your eyes.
Absolutely, but they don't slaughter all your loved ones in front of your eyes.
Bears have been known to do that.
Bears don't have.
Yes, but we have-
I told
okay,
her to walk
we
away
have
at
to
this
pick-
point. I'm sorry.
I'm a druid, sir. I know animals.
Okay.
They were not an
Twice
animal.
smells.
They were not. Yes, it's what? I don't smell. You know what? Animals love me. As he walks away. I say,
They love you too much.
I really do.
the point is, in order for us to understand what these creatures were and where they may have came from, we need a better understanding of Hadryn's Hold and where we came from, because
Okay.
it's been there. I mean, the oldest building was, I don't know, how
50,
old?
60 years old.
Okay, 50, 60 years old, much older than my young self. Maybe like as old as our. Well, he's not here.
Me.
Are you 60?
40.
I don't even know how old
I'm
he
the
is.
oldest here.
I look at the half elf like, All right, but my point is, we don't know any of the history of where we came from, other than it was established by Hadryn, some great adventurer. Nobody's correcting me, so we're gonna leave it as
Yeah,
Hadryn.
because you're not here,
Yes.
as you just stated.
It's part of my flaws.
Yes,
Come
but
on,
I
Okay.
I appear mentally.
So,
I am a mentalist.
yeah, I mean, if you're looking for information along those lines, you can check with the Ledger guys, but they don't really share information. Their information's kind of limited. What I do is talk with what's her name?
Don't say it.
Sorry.
Lyra Voss.
Yes, Lyra Voss. She heads up the local chapter of the Quiet Witnesses.
Yeah.
They're sort of the record keepers, historians. If anybody's heard of this Hadryn or Hadryn or whatever,
Quiet Watchers. Is it Watchers or Witnesses?
witnesses.
Is that what he says?
Mm-hmm.
Because I swear it was Watchers last time, so I don't know what it is. All right. I'm going to slash Witnesses. All right.
They go improvise.
And I would seriously be like, wait a second. We were told they're Watchers and Witnesses. All right. All right. Well,
Quiet Witnesses.
we'll try to find. Do you know where to find her?
Yeah,
Is
she's at the Wayfarer's Inn. She's the wife of the innkeeper.
Is she nice?
I think so.
People are a little rude around
Makes a
here.
good pie.
All right.
I think Dad wants to
He
go
likes
that
a
in.
pie.
Matt, you have very bad luck when it comes to
I don't think they're rude. They bought a
I
cow.
do.
They did buy the cow.
They did buy our cow.
When you meet everybody you meet in a day is an asshole.
Who's the asshole?
Who's the asshole?
I literally had that discussion with somebody like last week.
Could it be the one with a negative 10 stink?
Yeah. I don't know. I refuse to take a bath until I have the points to buy it off. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. I almost, seriously got rid of that disc level.
So, anyways, he refers you to the Wayfarer's Rest. That is the tavern is run by Alira, I think you said was the name.
Lyra, yes.
Lyra Voss.
Yes.
Her husband Harlan owns and runs the inn.
Okay. Well, seems like we need to go to there to find the mercenaries and
About everything.
the silent
The
watchers.
Wayfarers.
Wayfarer's Rest.
The silent witnesses. I almost said Whispering Veil, and that's not right.
So many different names.
Where is it? Where do I recognize that?
Does it say the evil society?
Okay. It is
Anyway,
actually from...
It's actually straight from Baldur's Gate 3. There's
Oh,
the name
yeah.
of the inn, I think, is called that.
Yeah, that's probably where I recognize it.
All right, the one that's in like the dark area. Anyway,
So Copper Goose is about a block or two away.
Let's see how much the drinks are at the Copper Goose, because I think all of us need a drink at this point.
Okay.
I can't believe that the dwarf decided not to come with us to get a drink. Is he like a sober person?
Nope, dwarves.
What happened?
He's too young. He's a minor.
I look around and where did
He's a minor.
go?
He's a minor.
He is a minor.
Well done. Well done.
I can't be mad, even though I'm older than you in game.
I'm a child.
I'm 66.
How old are you? You're an old geezer, like 20-something or 30-something, right?
Yeah, I think so. Somewhere around there.
So all of them punked me during my freaking...
Yeah.
Yep. That's why you've stunk ever since.
You just can't get that smell
I
off
had
of
to-
you.
I had to
So
do it
you head to
alone.
the Copper Goose. From a distance, you can hear the music playing and the cheers of crowds and so forth. Outside the entrance, there's a small crowd having fun, drinking, etc. The place looks like it's pretty much standing room only.
Holy crap.
It's a fairly sizable place, but it's purely a bar. There's no inn as such. And from the sounds of it, a large portion of the town, at least all the travelers, have come here.
Huh.
So,
I start to like fall back a little bit from the group as we get closer because I know I'm not usually welcome at these gatherings.
I
wonder what that would be.
Going here with my armor on.
The fact that you look like Pigpen.
Shh. I literally channeled Pigpen when I made this character.
if he
So
stops
I literally did.
momentarily, the dust cloud settles.
I channeled a cross between Pigpen and Linus, trying to make this character.
Why not?
Maybe I should have looked like gloves.
I don't have a blanket.
So, looking through the
Got
crowd, you can see the clientele is mixed. There's farmers, workers from the tents,
For me.
some guards, some off-duty craftsmen, and several of the merchants you recognize from the farmers market,
Ooh.
all gathered and mixing, drinking and having fun.
Well, the problem, okay, from a player perspective, I'm having a real difficult time with our actions because our families were all ripped away by demons 3 days ago, and nobody is showing any fucking care about that.
So I did it at the beginning, but I'm finding it difficult for us to find a foothold.
Yeah.
So I'm strong. I as a player, I'm still floundering with the idea that in order to find that foothold, because we went to every place we could think of at the time.
Yeah.
We have to start. That's why I said we need to start from the beginning. We need to understand
Hadryn.
Hadryn's hold, how it came to be, how the protection circle, all of that from start to finish. Because we don't know necessarily, even if Sean didn't intend it this way, we don't know the dropping of the hammer was when everything happened.
Agreed.
All we know is you touched the coin, and in theory, maybe our proximity to the coin, maybe the idea we found where it was at, triggered everything.
Mm-hmm.
So all we can do is research that. So that's what my character is more focused on. It's just right now there's nothing to do with that because everything is closing.
Right.
for the
Yeah,
night.
this is why every person I've walked up to, I've been like, help! And everybody's like, get fucked!
Yeah.
And I'm like,
That's not quite accurate.
no, but
You
They're
talk.
directing us to.
They're directing you to different places because you're talking about a town none of them have ever heard of,
and that's fair.
and it's 3 days away from here, and it doesn't exist in their mind.
I completely understand.
Okay.
I completely understand. It's not your side of this equation
Right.
that I'm criticizing.
Now
And I'm not even really criticizing the group. It just feels there would be a level of desperation in all of these characters that we're having a very difficult time portraying.
right.
And I think maybe it's the inner asshole in me, but these characters would be damn near hysterical in this
I guess
situation.
After days of traveling, do you think we'd still be hysterical?
I'm having.
This is the
It's only been
first
3
chance we have to get help, and we're running into roadblock after roadblock.
Right.
The frustration would be insane with these characters.
So
And I don't.
I
disagree
just
with it.
want you guys to understand that when my following actions
We
Get
can
extreme.
light up a room.
no, I get it 100%
I get
what you're saying.
Yes.
A billion percent.
I'm
which is
warning
fine.
you
Right.
guys that I'm going to make a fucking scene,
But-
and don't be like, oh, Thad's being Thad. No, Thad is playing a desperate character
yeah.
whose family got torn away and watched all of his friends get torn away.
So if you remember at the very beginning when it all first occurred, I don't know if I feel, maybe it was just my feeling, but at the time I was one of the only people that was like, listen, screw the monsters. I don't give a shit about the monsters. What I care about is what the hell happened to all the people. What happened to my mom and dad? What happened to that?
Yep.
So we did all we could to track and figure out where they came from
Right.
and found trinkets from a couple of people. And that's it. We literally at this point, the monsters are still a moot point. Who cares? We have nothing to go on but a magical sense of something happened.
Right.
So at this
we
point-
need quality trackers and stuff like that.
I'm still no. I don't feel we need quality trackers. I feel like we did all we could do at that time. So I'm at a point of my character's like, I need a drink. I need to calm down. We need to delve into this like from start to finish to figure out what the hell happened. At this point, that's how I feel because we saw those creatures kill everyone, even when they were just down and unconscious. They were finishing them off one at a time.
Didn't
I
kill
mean,
me.
with us fighting them.
But not a single body was left.
But that's my point. It's beyond our scope of understanding. There's a scope of understanding that if we found bodies, drag marks, blood marks, if we found anything, there's a scope of understanding at that point we could have continued to track.
Maybe
We
it's
have-
just me personally, but if let's say something like that happened to my family, there would be no stopping until I collapsed.
I get it. Me too. But there's that's nowadays technology, in my opinion. And back then, we are literally at our wits' end at the start. Before we left Hadryn's Hole, we were at our wits' end.
Which is why when we got to town, I was like, okay, I'm going
It's
to
going
talk
to be
to
Hadryn's
people.
Hole from here on out.
I'm going to talk to people about getting help, but at the same time, I'm going to talk to the intellectual side of everybody and try to get some research done. I understand that, but like walking up to a party, our
Not the
characters
party.
wouldn't be like, "Hey, let's have a drink and socialize." Fuck that! That was the last thing they would do.
Exactly.
The last thing we did
I don't
in the village
disagree
was
with any
that
of that
party.
logic.
Okay.
I'm not looking to party. I was hoping this place would be dead. We could have a drink, calm ourselves some maybe, and then start figuring out what.
Correct. I mean,
And
that-
move on.
and what's happening at the Copper Goose is not any reflection on your guys' situation.
No, I
It's-
understand.
The villagers
The
don't.
village is doing
don't
its
have a
thing. The
concept.
village is doing the village thing. Like I said, I am forewarning everybody
Yes.
for what my character does.
There's a reason I went in town and immediately went to try to find how to kill these things.
Right. I get it.
We're each doing our part to figuring out.
Right.
Don't we have a drawing of these things?
solution.
Didn't I make a drawing?
He made it. He took a photo.
Yeah, I have a photo of it.
I was trying. I thought you were being tongue in
No,
cheek.
no.
I apologize.
Ha!
You have a crude sketch. Again, it was night. You
Yeah.
didn't see things very clearly. Again, it's not definitive either way, but you have something you can reference and so forth.
You also
Now-
took a good sketch of the rock.
Correct. Yeah, you have a detailed sketch of that. Okay, so you have clues, you have some possibilities. Now, from a pure metagaming standpoint, the threat and the mystery is not something that's expected to be solved in short order.
Right.
That's not the adventure. That's the campaign.
Right.
Okay, so I understand your motivation, your thought. I fully agree with that, and from a role playing standpoint, embrace it, go with it.
Okay.
Okay, but I don't want you to get a sense of in 3 sessions we still haven't figured out what happened to the family, because that's a long-term goal. You're going to find little kernels here and there, it's really about, okay, what does your characters do to survive in the world at this point? Because your town's been ripped out of existence.
That's fine. 3 days is not enough for my character to know what happened.
Which I don't blame you at all.
Especially with my character's background.
None of us should be over it.
Right.
All of us should, like, I'm still trying to figure. Literally, my character right now is relying on the person that it has the least connection with, which is you, to find solutions.
I'm trying.
And that's because I don't have the ability to do all the intellectual crap.
No.
Okay.
So, anyways, you see a party up ahead of you.
What?
Can I get your help?
Okay.
He wants you to make a hole.
Make a hole to the very middle of this. I need to get on
In the wall?
No. The people.
You want me to poke a hole through the people?
Hey.
I would like you to lead me through the group of people. Right?
Okay.
To a table in the middle because I need to get everybody's attention. And I need your help with that.
Okay. This tavern, right?
This tavern, where the party is at.
I was going to say it's the most ears we've had
Yes.
so far.
Yes. Thank you for being.
I'm going to make my way to whoever it is that's got the music going, with the intention of stopping.
It's somewhere in
That's
inside the
fine.
place. That's fine.
I get in line. As I get to lead, I get in line. Like, all right.
Okay.
No,
So
you should be fine.
you guys follow the monk into the thing. You're gonna use your adrenal defense and like bob and weave through the crowd.
And leave so behind. Like, damn it.
I'm in the hole. Keep up.
How the fuck does he get through the crowd that easy?
Yeah.
That's why you let me take the lead. Just
Fucking
let my
Jack
snake-
Reacher just like.
That's all. Just weaving through the crowd.
All I have to do is just take a step, do 2 seconds, people will part.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Anyways,
Oh, they shit themselves.
with his assistance, you guys push your way into the tavern. Like I said, it's elbow to elbow, shoulder to shoulder most of the way. You get a couple of extra inches after a few moments, but generally speaking, it's crowded, the whole place. It's a two-story building. There's people on both floors. It's open air on the upper level. A large bar off on one side with a lady that's serving drinks as fast as you can. And at the far side, you see a trio of bards playing music and keeping everybody dancing and having fun.
While he's doing his thing, is there still a skill storytelling?
It's probably under creative.
I'm pretty sure there was.
I don't remember one called storytelling, but there's like writing and acting.
Acting, okay. Acting, music, okay. What? I just have a rank randomly in that. I guess I didn't specify because I think that came from my background crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
It's not one adventurers tend to focus on, but
The only reason why I'm asking is because this might be, if his fails, this is an opportunity for one of us to tell our tale.
Mhm.
I am not the one.
I have a rank in it.
I have a rank in. If
I
it's
have- I have
you
acting,
might even have a knack.
you have multiple ranks in acting. All right.
I mean, when you're stealing people's identities, you gotta know how to act.
With acting.
It's under performance art. And it is up.
Okay.
All right.
Last page.
So you put he moves you eventually towards the center of the room. Loud noises, people shouting and yelling and having fun.
There's acting,
Yeah,
music.
yeah,
For the most part, nobody.
You're like
Like 21
8
back.
feet tall, right?
It's big.
Yeah.
I mean,
So you tower over everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, nobody's really paying
Make it
much
32.
attention to any of you.
You need to say the line, or I will forever dislike you. Since you're based off Fezzik, say the line.
Try to move.
Oh my God! Come on, everybody, move! You remember that part?
That was actually a really good rendition of it. Well done.
Thank you.
And everybody just fucking
hard.
moves.
It took a while for Inigo. It was like, come on, Fezzik, everybody move! Thank you.
You doesn't have a adrenal defense.
Anyways, when we get to the center, I'm gonna look for the closest table
Sure. There's a table there.
Right.
A bunch of people at it.
Is it a low table or a bar?
It's a low table.
Okay, good. How many balls? I'm only like 5'9".
No.
All right.
Lift
Excuse
them up
me,
onto the
pardon
table.
me,
Do you want me to
excuse
do a
pardon me.
roll or anything?
Yeah, you can lift them up on a table. I'm sure that's easy enough. You stand up.
Before I lean over, I'm like, everybody pick up your drinks, please.
Okay, they scoop up their drinks, grab their snacks.
Step up on the table. Forgive me. Apologize.
A couple of them say, what do you think you're doing?
Just gonna
You're
roll
an
shit.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
For some, yeah.
I look him straight in the eye.
You climb up on top of the table, the monk looks down at you still. What are you doing?
My face better get on top of his shoulders.
So, anyways, you're on top of the table.
Dude, I mean, legitimately, that's probably pretty close.
Making a bit of a scene.
That's fine.
Okay.
Just crouch down, George. Just crouch down.
Everybody, can I have your... Is the music still going?
Yeah.
Are you over there by the musicians?
Yeah, I'm trying to get to them. Obviously, it's probably not as easy.
Okay. You eventually get over to where the bards are.
Hey!
They start choking.
Shh! Listen to his story. Listen to what he has to say. Is what I say to them.
One of them keeps playing, the other one sort of trail off a little bit. So, okay.
Background
with
music.
stench.
That's fine.
Is that another bard? We were hired for the night.
Oh, he's not going to take away from you.
Trust me.
Okay, don't kill the mood.
Never. I wouldn't.
Make it heroic sad.
Heroically sad.
Okay, so the bards stop playing. The town gets notably louder as they don't need to listen to music now.
Everybody, can I have your attention, please?
Give me an intimidation roll.
Oh, okay. Intimidation? Or sure. I got a whack or two in there.
I don't like being. I need to get rid of this flaw quickly.
Take a bath.
That was our prank for you.
I took it's a -10 to all influence skills.
We didn't make you stink. We made you clean yourself.
It was there, wasn't it?
It's called a GI shower in the military.
William, we gotta do that when we get back to
Come
in the
on.
morning. You gotta take a shower.
Oh, that's a 92?
I didn't realize how much of a flaw that is for me because I love to talk
Plus
so much.
13, so 105?
105. Okay. You shout out, and fairly quickly, the between the music being off, the strange smell in the room, and the guy standing on the table,
giant,
and the guy next to him that's a little taller, the crowd slowly quiets, and all eyes turn to you.
Thank you, everybody, for your attention. Me and my compatriots were from a small village northeast of here called Hadryn's Hold, and we're here looking for help. And we need some information. We need some assistance. We're not from this area, obviously. We're from a very small village, only a few hundred people. None of us have traveled away from our village. We need your help. Our village was ransacked, raided by some type of thing, by a bunch of things, creatures, and I'll give a description based upon his picture. I'll pull out the little photo.
The sketch of the
sketch.
six-legged spider.
Something like this, right? Something like this. If anybody has seen this, we need your help. Our families were all taken. Many of our people were killed. We could use your help. Does anybody have any information? Please.
Okay. Give me a charm roll.
I'm going the pathetic route.
Okay.
So,
You do it so well.
yeah.
And in my mind, I'm envisioning that scene from Beauty and the Beast, where the dad
Yes.
breaks into
Oh my God, that's awful.
Yes.
Oh my God, poor Dad. I'm so sorry, Dad.
Oh man, it's gonna be
You
interesting.
guys thought about this situation?
45.
45.
We're throwing down. Are you ready?
I'm not there.
It's freaking on.
Okay, so the town folk all watch you. They listen. As you finish up begging for help and so forth, you hear a couple of people chuckle and say, he's obviously drunk.
I would chime up. It's truth!
Okay.
You should have seen it. They were killing people with their tails, like spiking them in the chest when they're... I know I'm not helping your... But I'm trying to help in my own way.
Okay. Give me an intimidate roll.
Oh, Jesus. I will let the 8-foot-tall person roll that.
Only. Much better.
69 total.
69 total? Okay.
Maybe intimidating look. I don't know how the
you throw in some more dire facts about these creatures.
Yep.
Oh god.
Which causes some, I'll call it overly sarcastic ooh from the crowds and so forth.
Now's when that whole drastic measure you were talking about, because this would piss me off.
The bar.
I lean down to a guy. Can I borrow your drink for a second, please?
He takes a swig of it, then hands you the rest.
The first person I see do something like that, I throw my drink at him.
Okay.
Oh, his drink.
Barf! We're getting
Alright.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so screwed.
Yeah, you can. It only takes a few
I'm
seconds.
standing next to the giant.
It only takes a few seconds before you throw the beer. Where your blows.
I wonder where William is.
From negative to openly hostile as everything breaks free and people move to engage and so forth. So rather than roll in a whole bunch of combat in a melee fight, we will gloss ahead.
What?
Looks like
Yes. He's like,
my entire character's purpose.
Oh! Wow!
that is. The bar's clear around him. Wow, this is great, guys.
You'd be having a field day in this.
Develop my character purely for a bar fight, and you skip it. So we will blue book it and move forward. About 15 minutes later, you're perfectly fine.
Okay.
I am.
You got a little bit. You got a little beer on you. There's a good half dozen guys laying unconscious near you. Okay. Yeah, you're thrashed. You're maybe one of those guys. You're not much better.
No.
Because I know you're not very good hand to hand.
And he's separated from George.
You've been quietly on the side. I don't know if you participate.
I'm coated in armor. Good luck, someone punch me.
Are you participating in the bar fight? Or are you staying neutral on the side?
I got rid of my one and only
Oh,
rank.
stabby.
Hold on. Where do I have it?
I am.
And keeping in mind, armor is fine. It
I
doesn't
have
protect you in a bar
strikes.
fight.
God,
I know.
Yeah. If anything, it'd probably make it work.
You didn't
23.
make
Worse.
yourself known as such, so you can be neutral on the side and step outside, etc. If you desire, or you can join in with the fight as you prefer.
I was in there. I just be sitting in the corner, just a big
Now, I do have to
dwarf
ask:
of
are
metal
any of these
just
guys your
Waited up
allies?
the spear. Bing.
somebody is.
Any of these three that are here,
Of what?
his allies?
Not actually. I don't believe.
Okay. My goal in the fight would
Well,
probably be going.
yes,
trying
actually,
to
he
go
is.
and protect as much as possible. Like working.
Actually, you are. No, you're my ally.
Yeah, so I'm going
No.
No,
No.
it's one way.
to. Okay, then no.
He really likes you. He smells, so you don't really like him.
No. Andy is my ally.
Okay, so yeah, at which point you're perfectly fine stepping away because you don't really owe anybody that much.
I'm just gonna make sure no one else enters.
Most of the people seem
Yeah.
to be leaving,
Yeah.
except for the more drunk ones that are more than eager to get into a tussle.
Yeah, gosh, bless
Okay.
it.
I mean, it's filled with craftsmen and so forth.
I'm
So
not talking about keeping.
I'm not gonna lie. I would lean fully into it to unleash whatever frustrations.
between the frustrations and stress over the last few days, getting into a bar fight makes complete sense.
What's
So-
your skill with an arm?
I'm hanging out watching.
What's
for
your
a couple
skill?
lights.
Oh, I get the shit beat out of me.
But it's probably better than mine.
It absolutely is.
I'm at 23.
I was 20. Better than me.
Unarmed.
One whole rank. Sorry, dude. I'm not a 70 or whatever the hell you had.
I am -14.
Oh, well, so I'm not as bad off as him.
You are.
At least I'd knock a few people out.
Okay.
Dude, my dude is built entirely around being an intellectual.
I have 5 and 32.
Okay. So
That's
after
great.
about 15
That's
minutes, like I
great.
said, you're unharmed.
I don't have any
You
skill
seem
with
to
it.
be easily outclassing everybody. You make your way easily through the crowd over to where the druid is, and somewhat protect him. By the end of the fight, the two of you are still mostly standing. you're at 50% health. Okay. No serious damage beyond that other than to your pride and stained clothing, etc. Hard to tell with the druid.
Here's where the bad luck comes in.
What kind of stain?
The
Negatives.
There's a good, like I said, about a dozen or so of the locals on the ground unconscious due to your handiwork.
That's why I'm standing
When
outside.
whistles ring out and the town guard show up, pretty much dispersing everybody that was on the fringe. They all take off running, leaving the three of you there, standing in front of the watch commander.
Who like 10 minutes ago was like,
Don't start shit.
don't start
I
shit.
was wondering that when we were walking into the bar. I'm like, okay, we're breaking that rule, but whatever.
There's a whole reason why I told everybody I'm
see-
sorry ahead of time.
You see Captain Hale standing in the doorway, flanked by several armed guards. They don't have weapons drawn as such, but they do have like billy clubs or clubs at this point, ready in case anybody still has a fight in them.
Would they have grabbed me?
With that,
Would they have grabbed me?
No, they said anybody on the fringe. They
you stepped out. You're not part of the fight. They're not worried about it. However, they come in.
I would be tending to people, by the way.
Okay. Well, as they're arriving, the
we're
fight's
still-
you're in the midst of punching somebody as best you can. So yeah, you're kind of caught at that point. I'm just a medic.
Didn't mean to do it.
It's a healing punch. Medic, I'm a medic. He had a clot in his nose.
I was resetting the brake.
No, it looks like you're about to put his nose back.
They
there, guys.
arrive and start taking people into custody. Are you guys going to go peacefully or continue to fight?
Let me ask you this. In my idea, the town we grew up in, this type of thing may happen. Might. And it would just be like, all right, go home and sleep it off, or go home. You know what I mean? Like, we wouldn't go to jail.
No.
Right? Would we have a concept that we're about to go to jail and maybe lose our stuff because they decide to confiscate it?
In Hadryn's Hold, this sort of thing happened every so often. When there was a big party, whatever, people get overly drunk, there'd be fist fights, and normally him
that would be mine.
grab you guys and toss you into a locked room for the night to sleep it off. Okay. And depending on damages, you might have to spend a week repairing a building type thing.
He tossed all of the people that are brawling into the
We
room.
had money. Did I mention I left the money with the dwarf?
Right. That's your sense of what crime would be. It's not. I mean, nobody died.
I'm sorry.
There's probably a couple people near him that have broken arms and so forth. Maybe a spleen kicked out of their belly. But other than that, nobody's really badly off.
Heart coming out of somebody's throat.
They lost weight.
Yeah.
I would take the consequences then.
You're gonna be pissing blood for a while.
I don't.
So
Yeah,
they're hauling the guys that are unconscious up, and etc. And they're looking to. They're telling you guys surrender. You're under arrest, disturbing the peace. We don't do this, and I just told you guys.
We tried to explain our plight. That was all we did. We tried.
Sorry about that.
Then they started throwing beer.
I appreciate it, but you don't do that. We got law and order.
Understood.
So, assuming you guys aren't resisting,
I'm not. I am not. I don't know if he is or he is, but I am not.
I think he's probably about the only one who could.
He's like, what happened? I didn't do anything. I swear this isn't my blood. I mean, come on.
Incorrect. It's my blood.
He just hides amongst, he just stacks bodies up around him to make
So could I use concealment to try to hide from the authorities?
No, because they arrived before the fight was actually fully over. That's what ended the fight. Like I said, you guys were in the midst of punching, kicking, etc., or getting punched, depending on your
I wouldn't have stopped and
I'm a librarian.
Well, yeah, I think. I mean, given the scenario that this was a pressure relief over the last few days, by all means, it makes complete sense. No problem with it. The local guards are going to show up. They're going to see the fight. They break it up. They haul you off to the local watch house. Tosh, you and a dozen of the other guys are all heavily drunk
Hey, we're here already.
Early.
into the cell. They confiscate anything sharp or that you might otherwise do harm to yourself or somebody else with.
Amazing
When
comment, George.
I get the impression that they might do something like that, I'm going to try to slip my dagger to him.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand roll.
You walk up to me on the street and go, stab.
He says, "Oh!"
If I see that, I'm going to be doing the same thing, just obvious.
Okay,
But I have to see that he's doing that. So
well, make a sleight of hand check first.
I sneak out, try to get
Hey,
and you guys just
take our
walk
shit.
up to me and I'm just like, here, and I'm just like, God damn it.
Gonna get
you
back.
weren't involved. I mean, it's obvious you weren't involved.
Assume it's like a stealth thing. I'm not 100% sure if there's
There
a
should be a
slide.
slide.
There is. There
It's
is.
it's under subterfuge.
Yeah, it's.
Um,
I can't get new glasses. Jesus Christ.
yeah, trickery.
Concealment,
Trickery.
Yeah,
is
trickery.
your point, yeah.
Third page at the very top.
Third page?
Yeah, the one with all the
Oh,
spells.
there is.
Yeah, it's right after stalking. You're stalking
I
the.
didn't even know I had this.
Holy hell! Don't ask me to stalk.
Subterfuge skills are hard to find.
God damn, Sean.
What?
That was so stupid.
And yet successful.
99.
99. Okay, no problem.
9.
Yeah, you're heading out. You slide up your knife. Assuming you take it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just toss it, actually.
I just hand my knife over.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, they. It's less you hand it over, more of they pick you up off the ground and take your knife at the same time.
Hey.
So, like I said, anything that you have that could be considered a weapon, which does include walking sticks for old men.
Take your hands.
Um,
We're gonna need those hands, sir.
They just put like big.
They put some shackles on you, haul you off to the cell, toss you in. They remove the shackles at that point.
Okay.
Slam the door behind you and say, I can't. Every year, Harvest Festival, this happens.
Oh, you have a village get wiped out every year? I don't want to hear it.
He's still going on about that, man.
It's because it's truth.
The two guards walk off.
Like it's not your family.
And you just wait. You wait till the demons. I said it. The demons come here and start eating your people. Assholes.
Didn't see a need anywhere.
Great job, guys. Great job.
I
I already
give
called
him
them
a
demons.
reluctant
That was
knuckle
it
bump.
for me. All right. Both of us are reluctant. Like,
They're both in a lot of pain.
No, not that much.
All right,
How about we just
so?
end that?
What would you like to do?
thank you.
They have been incarcerated for at least the night.
Can
So
you-
the magistrate can talk to them in the morning.
Spin the bars or something and get us out of here?
Adrenal strength.
Good old.
Actually, if all they do is take our sharp, as soon as we're alone and the guards are.
What are you get us some more trouble? You don't do that. Let's just stay tonight. We got cots.
Hey, Dad.
Yes.
Let's stay tonight.
We're early for the
He
job
stands up.
interview.
You see him pull out some lockpicks.
Yeah, what are you doing?
First girl is the one with the knife.
Well, first he asked me to bend the bar.
You can tell what roles we're all in.
I can tell he didn't stay his nights in the locker.
Yeah.
Never once!
He just know what it is. We never have to let him out. He's always gone.
It's just a secret door, and like back in the village, it's just a secret door exiting the jail. He just always used it to get
So
out.
I'm gonna go to the not the Whispering.
Oh, yeah.
Vale.
You're right, I could have.
What's the weird? What's
There's
the
so
upper
much you
class?
could have done to get out of this.
Wayfarer's Rest.
Wayfarer's
I could've
Rest.
just
I'm
concealed
gonna
the
go to
dagger.
Wayfarer's Rest
Spell
Okay.
and get
What dagger?
get a gauge of the. Well, they said mercenaries.
too.
A gauge of the mercenaries.
Okay, so
I'm gonna
you leave them in jail. You head to the Wayfarer's Rest. Wayfarer's Rest is a tall stone, 3-story tavern. Very well built, fairly sturdy. Nice thick thatch roof. Several horses tied up in front. There is a large wooden bulletin board right out the front, and the doors are open. You can hear music inside, but the crowd is significantly smaller than the other place.
I'm going to the bulletin board.
This appears to be much more of a regular tavern and inn,
Yeah.
and well-established clientele versus just the working class.
Yeah.
Okay? Not that it's high end.
Yeah.
I mean, you feel comfortable there, but it feels like a legitimate place versus a dive bar.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to the billboard. Up
You guys
front.
picked the best place to go for that. Clark.
Billboard.
There are numerous things listed out there. What languages do you read? And to what level?
Human and Elvish. Common at level. Apparently, I can't read because I can't find it.
Comment in love.
Sorry.
Sorry, I don't know if anybody's watching this. I apologize. That was horrible.
Common 4, Elvish 3.
I was just as natural.
Common
so.
4, Elvish 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Written.
That was horrible.
So you recognize some written in Elvish. You're not able to get the distinction other than, or any of the details other than they're looking for assistance to the west in the forest. And you haven't seen any sign of a forest to the west as of yet. Okay. There's several written in languages you don't recognize, but you suspect might be dwarf.
Okay.
Okay. There is a one written in common, addressed by the for people interested in some brief investigative work to check in with the Eternal Ledger. Okay. There is one about a. Let's see. There is a posting from Sister Maris looking for a guardianship. And those interested should inquire with Sister Maris at the hostel. Okay. Then there is. Let's see. Yeah, that's about it. The other ones are miscellaneous things like carry some cargo from here to there type stuff. Stuff that you're not really interested in from an adventuring standpoint. Those are the ones that are most notable that stand out.
Okay.
At least on the bulletin board. There's quite a few other postings, but all of them seem tattered and really old.
Yeah.
And not current of any
I'm gonna take a look inside the place.
Okay.
And like I said, get a gauge of the equipment and general demeanor of the mercenaries at the place.
You look into the place. There are a number of merchants, a couple of town guard that look to be better off as far as their gear and so forth. There doesn't look to be anybody like an adventuring group, like from a traditional standpoint here. The most notable thing is in the far back, there's a large round table, and there's several elderly people. Elderly is relative, but probably in their 40s or 50s, that look like merchants of some stature, all around a table discussing. Okay. And there's a large guy behind the bar, serving drinks and food to a couple of waitresses that are moving around the room.
Got it.
The place looks like it has maybe a couple dozen people, but isn't anywhere close to capacity. From the menu posted on the side, this looks like this appears to be quite a bit more expensive than the other place, but then you get a lot better quality, obviously.
There was a church for the Eternal Ledger in the village. I'm gonna go.
Main building. It's one of the buildings in the center of the square, the center of the town.
I'm gonna go there then. Next.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to get any information about this investigative works.
Okay. You head over there. In the front of the building itself is stone. Looks very sturdy, almost vault-like. The front doors are made of heavy metal, and above it is a emblazoned symbol of a set of scales on top of it. You can see some lights through the glass windows inside, but there's nobody outside at the doors.
Okay. So I get the general feeling it's closed.
Oh yeah, it's like 10 o'clock at night at this point.
Knowledge.
Okay.
Fine.
Then I'll go to the hostel.
Whatever.
And see if I can gain any. Or I'm going to speak with Sister Marin about her guardianship.
Okay. Meanwhile, you've been spending some time there. You hear some talk. After a few hours, some of the locals come wandering back. A couple of them look a little bruised. They said, "Oh my God, it was great. There was this fight. It just spilled out into the street. I think it was your buddies."
I'm guessing I'm like in the middle of like repairing like one of his spears or something.
You've been working on different things. Give me pick 3 of the items and give me a metal crafting check.
Well, what items did you give me?
2 spares.
That's it?
Yep.
Okay. Did anybody else give me anything?
Nope.
Oh no, I would have gave you a buckler too if you were going to be cleaning stuff. And
I'm repairing, not cleaning.
same.
Different.
Do you have in there?
This buckler
Pretty
smells
good.
strange.
I increased my
Like
skill
something.
by a good amount when we leveled up. So
I left a lot there.
that's my shield skill.
Fairly good, though.
I know.
Yeah.
I left like 200 pounds worth of stuff and Matt just gives it
We
away.
are yeah, magic.
Definitely.
I'm planning to spend
money
every
and
level.
like,
Been carrying 200 pounds for 3 days.
I got it just so I
Here you go.
Weapons.
Yeah.
It's
Give it away.
I figured
break.
I'd specialize in stone and metalworking.
Yeah, spear break.
I was expecting you to fight me on it, and I'm like, he didn't even say anything.
I will look at repairing my battle axe.
Didn't
and
fight
then
you about the coin either. I'm like, oh, okay.
Give me a roll.
I'm just trying to figure out some how it even works.
So
Does
the
it work
good
for-
news is it's not terrible. So it's not that good. Okay. I got a total of 81.
81. Okay. Yeah, everything's in good working condition. You sharpen them, etc. No specific benefit or negative. Or
If she has anything basic, like not frying pans, but like pans of some kind,
sharper the frying pans.
No, I try and repair that because I'm more used to repairing like household items.
Since you don't have a forge, you're
Yes.
using whetstones and so forth to do some basic maintenance on your armor and your weapons and so forth.
You cut the vegetables to the frying pan and immediately start cooking them.
That's right. Okay, anyways, what would you
I thought
guys like to do this evening? He's returned. He engages Sister Maris, who's up for at least a little bit longer.
What time is it now?
By the time he gets back, maybe 11 o'clock.
Well, I was already been asleep because I said I was going to sleep at 10.
Okay.
Even if they weren't back.
Okay. So yeah, you get back by around that time. Sister Maris isn't up at 11.
Okay.
She's got an early morning to cook
That's fine.
food and things like that.
Okay.
Several of the locals, like I said, they were involved in the fringes or managed to escape before everybody showed up. And they commented about how the 3 of them got arrested. So you're well aware of that.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to do for the evening?
No. I'll go to the guardhouse in the morning, one to speak with him about his work and
Okay.
get them out.
Hey, we're showing up early, okay?
Yeah, you guys are there on time.
Right. But we said crack of dawn, we're here.
Okay, so promptly at 5 a.m., you guys are woken to a rattling on the cage as the guards start banging the pommels of their swords against the bars, waking everybody up.
Do you get any healing in that time?
You get half the healing rate. So it would be 6 hours worth,
And so effectively 3.
unless somebody wants to keep watch.
No.
Okay.
You said, so we get 6 hours worth of healing or half of 6 hours?
Half of 6 hours worth of
So
healing.
3 hours total.
Okay.
19.8. Does that round up to 10?
Sure.
All right.
Enjoy that 6 hit points.
When you're down 30, 10 helps.
Okay, so you guys wake up early in the morning. You have a splitting headache between the injuries. None of you really drank a whole lot.
No.
Everybody else has a splitting headache because of the drinking as well as all their wounds and injuries and everything.
Yeah.
At 5 a.m. they wake up. The captain's there. He unlocks the gate. Says, "Okay, last warning. Stay out of trouble. Don't have any room for you guys to be causing this level of problems here. It's a good thing the bartender spoke up for you guys. Otherwise, you might be here for until past the tournament. So, get your weapons and everything at the front desk, and get yourself cleaned up." Points markedly at you. So they let you reclaim your gear.
The beer might have cleaned some
your
of the stuff
dagger is
off.
not
What do you
here.
think?
Yeah. But other than that, they let you guys go.
All right.
Shirt's red now.
I don't know. That's
What
color.
are those weird
Wow.
symbols on
And
it?
covered with donuts.
Yeah.
All right. Do they feed us?
No.
Assholes. I guess I would head back towards the hostel. Yeah,
I thought we had a job to pick up.
I'm hungry.
Okay.
I'm hungry.
What job are we doing?
The guard dude said to come here at dawn to get a job. And we're here.
Did he say dawn?
No, I don't know.
I don't know.
I just heard they had a job.
I honestly got truth, y'all. Do not remember. Who was it that was?
It was a long night.
Oh, who was it? Who was it that even talked to the guy?
Great roleplay, guys. Great
So what
roleplay.
me?
Wasn't me.
Yeah, with me.
Okay, there we go.
It was
Great
me.
roleplay,
I was
guys.
gonna come pick
Go
you
back to the
up.
hostel.
Okay.
So can I go
And at
back?
5 a.m., you're not there.
Yeah. You guys drag yourself back to the hostel. By the time you get there, the Assistant Maris is getting up, getting the fires going, cooking food and so forth.
I will
said,
attempt to assist.
Okay. So
Not that I'm one of you.
you guys had an eventful night, I hear.
I can assist. I have ranks.
I can assist.
Turns out you're a master chef.
In culinary,
I do.
He just needs a breadboard and
I
he's
do.
Good
good.
with his hands.
Chopping dough.
Gotta find it.
Get meat.
I gotta find it too. I'm like, where?
That's how he cuts the meat.
Yeah.
Gets it into submission.
Okay.
Oh,
Great making me
Do any of you have actual culinary
I do.
training?
I do.
Like a rank or more?
Yes.
Okay. So as long as you have a rank or more, you're able to at least assist.
Man, I thought
She
it was
put-
special.
She put you.
I was surprised. There were a lot of people that jumped in on that.
Well, there's a lot of you
I
have to.
mainly want to ask her about the guardianship.
Only reason why I have it is
Okay.
you have to have it to brew your herbs.
Yeah.
I have
But
it.
I'm
because I don't
poor.
trust you. I have it because I don't trust you guys to cook.
That's because you keep burning your soup.
I'm like, I'm gonna prepare this herb properly this time, and after I get done screwing it up, screw it. The rest of it is cast spells. There's prepared. Damn it.
The problem is with the brewing. Sometimes you don't let it brew long enough, and other times you forget about it.
That for in real life, it's that I forget about it every time.
Yeah.
Don't forget about any PowerPoints you might have gained.
Sean has a story about forgetting about hot dogs that are boiling on a stove.
Yeah, they're fun.
Hey, Matt, don't forget about your PowerPoints. If you
Catch fire.
No, if you back in the day when I would cook
yes,
hot
it was.
dogs for some food on the place, where I could stop and get
This is
get
what
some
I
food
was trying.
mid-game.
Is this the new one?
If you boil hot
That's
dogs
the old
in
one.
water long enough, they lose all cohesion.
Oh no!
It turns into hot dog soup, which
Oh, fuck.
is not as attractive as it sounds.
That's so nasty. That was like a fucking bowl of sick.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, especially that reddish brown color they are.
so gross.
It's bad. Don't forget about your PowerPoints if you're down any.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
But Jesus Christ, that's so disgusting.
That's gonna be your dreams.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
So, anyways, while you're cooking breakfast for people are starting to get up and so forth. She tells you when you inquire about the guardianship, she was contacted a week or so ago by one of the squires of the knights that's coming in, and who's looking for an escort to the east into the mountains. Looking to hire somebody. Doesn't have very much detail about it, but he has sent her a private communication looking to know if she knew of anybody who wouldn't ask very many questions and be willing to accompany him into the mountains. Might be something you'd be interested in.
The
If
squad.
so, yeah, it was a squire of one of the knights. Okay.
Yeah, I'll think on it. I'm going to
Idea.
inquire with a couple other. But that will definitely a possibility. I'll take
She looks expectantly at the other three that are helping cooking too. She assumes that those are who you're going to inquire with. But
More inquire with the very.
I'm saying off to the
with
side.
other jobs.
okay.
Food would be there short.
Yeah, the other the dwarf comes out to bed.
I stare at you knowingly. You're probably the one that started it.
The other concern, I've been talking with a couple of the workers who are putting up tents. There's some concern that the tournament might be having some problems there's some gossip going around that somebody's trying to sabotage the tournament. Wouldn't be completely out of line with some of the knights in this area. But if you wouldn't mind keeping your eyes open for any sort of problems along those lines.
It's weird. It's like an outsider showed up the other day and was very willing to help set up.
I wonder who it was.
I look over and you're staring directly at me.
I'm going over to.
He's a the whole
I'm
thing.
gonna blow this. I'm so tired. I'm not even paying attention to all this because I'm just sitting there thinking about how to get information that we need.
I'm gonna go to the
So-
house after that.
And also, I'm gonna beat the fuck.
Both of us are periodically going, is it loose?
Yeah, it's. Don't you
As it drops in the soup.
Don't you have some healing spell? Oh,
Added flavor, man.
That's right.
I go over to Matt,
Calcium.
hit him on the side, probably where his bruises are. Here are your spears.
Huh?
I just stick them in the ground and leave.
no.
It's a hardwood. Why did you stab her floor? What is
If it's hardwood,
I apologize.
I'm assuming we're outside.
No.
Nope. Okay, so I put them
Okay. You
down.
return his gear.
Yes.
Okay.
Thanks for the hospitality. Never mind the divots in the floor.
Yeah. Every time I go in, I make one divot. I was here this many times.
Anyways, you guys get some food.
Okay.
Morning passes fine. You guys are starting to feel a little bit closer to normal.
No.
I have two places. I have
feel
two places I'm going today.
All right. How many hit points do you get back? Because I only got back 10.
Not that much.
All right.
He doesn't have as much as he do at the beginning.
I got two places I'm
I
going
get
today.
2.7 an hour, so
I have a little more than you. Yeah.
yeah.
I'm letting everybody know where
It's
I'm
a
going
percentage
today.
of your max hit points.
Really? That's all it is? Oh, wow.
That's what it's based off of. I mean, there's some other factors into it, but it's basically a percentage of your max hit points.
Okay. 5%, basically, I think.
Yeah, I think it is.
I'm letting everybody know where I'm going. I'm going to the Iron Bell Forge, see if we get some information on what the coin is and what it's made out of. William, you're definitely coming with me because I'm not touching that coin. And then I'm going to the inn.
I touched it. I didn't go shit.
What inn?
Not the dive bar you guys went to, the other inn.
First, we're going to the garden house, and
Oh no, that other end was fun.
Huh?
That other end was fun.
Yeah.
Then
He does not seem to be affected at all.
I do want to thank the barkeep. They said that whoever it was spoke up for us.
What about this
And
guy's
so we got out without issue. So
Well, maybe she knows the tavern, the town.
could be. We at least need to thank he,
I
she.
have been wrong.
what
about
even
this
happened
guy's
last
height.
night?
My dude ain't short.
He
He's
tried to
6'4".
talk to people. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Did
My
it
dude's
turn
a
out that
beast.
good?
You're pretty short.
So
Huh?
You're pretty short.
Okay.
Yeah,
Did,
by
okay.
your standards.
Did you try to talk, or did you try to
The
talk?
guy's 6'4", but he weighs 265
he was up on a
pounds.
table
He's a
talking.
thick boy.
And everybody started getting angry and like making fun of him. I spoke up. They made more fun of us. Then somebody got hit with a beer, and then it was all over with from there.
Fuck these.
So it wasn't you guys actually started.
Nope.
Give me a two.
We're going to the guard house first, and
I don't know that I saw that. Throw the beer. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there like, he deserved it.
Okay, so the two of you are going to run errands while they just nurse their wounds.
sure,
No, I'm gonna go find.
I have my tasks. So,
So what we need to go to the guard house for?
what? Huh?
What we need to go to the guard
representation
house for?
for
They offered us.
Lyra Voss,
They offered us.
which is at the inn.
We need to deal with them.
That's the
you
wife
guys
that
just there?
owns the inn.
No, I'm looking for the lantern keepers or whatever the hell they're called.
Oh, you want to go see the? Well, they told us to ignore the lantern bearers and go talk to the quiet witnesses.
Witnesses or watchers?
I'll go
One of
find
those.
those quiet witnesses.
That's the lady who is the wife of the owner.
I can't
of
find my
the bar.
notes because I thought I wrote this shit down.
You did.
later.
You,
Huh?
you absolutely took notes. While I think you might have wrote it on the back of the sheets for the religions.
Again, your character had a lot.
Pulling out these brochures and
No,
writing
it's-
on them.
He was taking notes. 'cause
I-
I remember.
Yeah, I know during the last game, a lot of people were taking notes, which was good because there was a lot of details that obviously you're going to have to figure out, etc.
How about we all go to one
There's
place
some notes right there.
at a time? That way we just.
Those were
So
definitely-
nobody starts another bar
We
fight.
definitely, there's no guarantee on that.
Hopefully,
We
nobody
definitely
starts
need to
another
talk
bar
to
fight.
Lyra Voss, who is the wife of the owner of the Wayfarer's Rest,
Yes.
which is the nice bar. By the way, were all of my belongings still there?
Yes.
Okay. I guess I'll have to
apparently
go
we're
back.
not in every other fantasy world we've ever played.
Yeah. So the only question I would have is, do we need to stop by the Copper Goose at least to say thank you to the bartender, because whoever it was,
They.
we never got a chance. Thank you. We never got a chance to even see who it was.
Oh yeah, here we go.
We walked in and
Nurse your wounds, clean yourself up before you
Cause
go to
trouble.
Yeah. Hey,
Before I go
William,
to-
you might help me wash him down a
I
bit?
agree. Let's go.
No,
Let's go talk.
you got that.
I'm
Okay.
good.
I do my best to wash Mac down the best
pull
I
him
can.
up off to the side.
Good luck. I am
I would like
willing
to go to
almost
the
300 pounds.
So you're going to head to the guardhouse.
He's like, I can do it.
The four of you are going to head to the Copper Kettle.
Copper Goose.
Copper
Copper
Goose.
Goose.
Just to say thank you.
I thought I'm
Yeah.
the only one who can go
Now,
into
Kettle, after all your damage.
called out for.
I didn't think about that. No, we don't want to go there and have to pay for the damage.
Get
Oh,
your money
I'll
ready.
go.
Hey, can I get my
That
money
brings up the
ready?
idea. I'm like, absolutely. Let's
Chairs
go.
and maybe a window.
I already gave Thad 2. I'll give everybody else 7.
7?
7 what?
We only got 50 silver and there's 7 of us.
Oh, I thought it was 20.
No, 50. So everybody,
I
you
give Thad 2. Everybody
No.
else gets 7.
you get 5 more.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's not how you said that.
Okay, so
You
yeah.
get 5. Everybody gets 7 silver.
It's okay.
to
He
spend.
can't count anyways.
He can count to 7.
That is true.
Speaking of, when I was at the bar last night, do you think Copper Goose stuff is typically priced in copper? Is it?
Brass or
Bronze.
bronze.
Okay, I was
Oh, you
curious.
can get much higher than
There's
this
your
level.
copper and there's bronze.
There's bronze. There's copper,
there's
bronze,
extra
silver.
scale compared to.
It's
Warhammer.
no, had different scale than that. In Rolemaster, everything is units of 10.
Yeah, so 10 copper is.
Unless they still have
10
mithril.
bronze,
They
10
do throw that out the
That's over.
Well, mithril is units of 5,000.
It's crazy.
Gold is
In
very
all
high.
the years I've played, I found a quarter of a coin. Or is it half? Was I half
I think it was a tenth of a coin.
coin, yeah. In all the years I've played. That's all Sean has ever given us.
What was the general price at the? Keep forgetting the name of it.
Springvale?
At the Copper Goose,
The
other one.
hiring establishment.
the Wayfarer's Rest
Wayfarer's Rest.
was typically in the brass level or bronze level. At the
Okay.
Copper Goose, it was in copper.
Okay.
Got it. That's what I was
Yeah.
asking. It's like, is this a
This is why I
silver
wanted to go there just to
establishment?
have a drink.
Or-
I want to get
It's a superior establishment because the prices are
mumbling
higher
that
and the
as well,
clientele is a
by the way.
little bit better.
Yeah, I was gauging the prices.
But the Copper Goose is popular
Around
because
bucket.
it's cheap, and all
Yeah.
the locals go there because it's cheap.
I'm just generally trying to gauge the overall income and
Never
like,
seen a-
is your traditional tavern silver or
Pirates and
gold or
No,
whatnot?
no. A typical tavern is in bronze
with a
level.
bucket of water, then a second bucket
Or
of water.
brass level.
That's for the smell. He's like,
Copper is is low end, but they deal in quantity.
Got it.
Okay, a
That's what it's
peasant's wages are in silver levels. Okay, gold is basically unheard of for the most part.
Okay.
You guys will deal with it because you're adventurers and
Yeah.
you naturally have more money than most people do.
Mhm.
But gold is it's similar in concept to Warhammer that you just don't see gold normally.
Okay.
Okay?
Got
And like you said, mithril is mythical.
Yeah, because I was like, he gave us 7 silver. Is that enough for me to spend a night at the?
Oh yeah, probably.
that's
That 7 silver is a fair bit of money.
Okay.
I mean, a cow is quite a
50
bit of
silver.
property.
It's 50 silver.
it should be bronze to spend night. I don't know how many, but it should be in the bronze level to spend night.
That also helps gauge why 7 days worth of food was like 5 copper.
Oh yeah, it's next to nothing, but it's just basic food.
Yeah.
So, okay, so you guys head to the Copper Kettle.
Yes.
Okay. The place is still cleaning up.
Previously known.
There's a single portly lady sweeping up the broken pottery and mugs and setting tables up and so forth.
Sorry.
She's poured sawdust and so forth on the ground.
Don't even ask. Just start helping.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. She sees you guys wander in, sighs a little bit. keeps sweeping and says, "You guys are back again."
I just start helping.
Okay.
Yeah, don't say anything. Just start helping.
So, I appreciate you coming back. Most would just sort of tuck tail and head out, but sorry about your village. I heard your story last night, and I understand why you guys might have been upset.
Well, thank you.
Are people that callous?
Yeah, generally, most people don't seem to care about much of anything other than themselves.
Our village has no experience
nice
with the outside world.
This is a
I
nice
gather,
lady.
but no, I mean, you guys got a place to have a drink and so forth at the Copper Goose. Prefer not to start these fights. I only have so many mugs.
We tried. We're not going to be able to. How many mugs were broken last night?
She empties the current dustpan into a large bucket that's mostly full. Quite a bit, but it's okay. Made a fair penny last night anyway. So, with the festival coming up, I'm sure I could do quite well.
I'll pull 2 silver out and hand it to her and be like, "Will this be enough to cover?"
Sure, it's more than enough. You don't need to pay for it though. For what I understand, you guys don't have much to your name, so you might as well keep the coin. You're going to need it.
Have you ever heard of our village?
Hadryn's Hollow? No, can't say I have. I mean, there were some people a few years ago that were talking about villages up in the forest and everything. Never referred to it by name.
Villages? There's more than one.
I didn't pay much stake to it. There was one guy that came through that was commenting about he was looking for a grave site or something like that in the forest. He stopped in, had some drinks, and then headed north.
Was he a young? Okay. How long ago was that? Years?
Must have been 3 or 4 years. At least that long.
We used to get travelers to our village. I mean, at least that's what I was told. Maybe when I was a kid, but you guys certainly remember it, geezers.
I'm not here.
Well, these 3 are all. How old were you? Like 25 or something like that?
Do I
Yeah,
remember
something
that?
like that.
Do you remember village or travelers? Yes. Yeah,
Somebody individual.
No, travelers to your village generally ceased about 3 to 4 years ago.
Okay, so we're on the.
Okay.
Good.
Interesting.
Sometime around about
24.
those events at the Barrows.
Day 4.
Have you?
Oh, when we all.
Yeah, we went to those.
Yeah, that poor. I would actually stay. Oh, you know what? That's the guy. We found that body.
Do you think that was him?
Had to be. His timeline seems right.
Yeah.
Timeline. What's that?
That guy had been dead a long time.
We're still moving.
No, that was the undead. That wasn't him. That was the skeletons.
Have you ever seen a skeleton move? I'm just gonna ask her.
No, can't say that I have.
We got one
They're not
moving right
normally
now.
known
It's
for it.
inside of us.
Yeah, technically we're all undead then.
Had to do it then.
Where's the brain inside an exosuit of skeleton?
Tell you what, though, you guys decide to start another scuffle in a bar. Make sure you got this guy with you. He was kind of amazing there. Not a single guy laid a finger on him. Can't say the same about the other 2 of you.
That's because they were busy with us. They ignored him.
No, not from what I saw.
Come on, you're supposed to.
But it was impressive. Like I said, like I told the sheriff, you guys had your reasoning and so forth. I could understand it. Occasionally, we get people in here causing trouble all the time, but they normally don't have any good reasons for it.
Well, I part ways with her my usual way with anybody that I meet that treats me well and try to give her a hug.
Okay.
That's it.
Me and him just look at each other like,
She called me impressive.
you are.
You got a hug her too? Come on.
Just
All right.
fucking kill
I seriously just thank her, give her a quick hug, and say, well, we need to get
That's
going,
such
guys.
a great reaction.
I'm assuming we're done cleaning up.
Yeah, you guys spent the morning.
I go over there, give her a good handshake, both hands.
Okay.
Thank you for understanding.
So meanwhile, you went over to the watch house, and you wanted to check for opportunities and so forth.
Yeah. Which of you is which of you is an ego, and which of you is the mastermind?
I don't know who he kind of fits both.
Inconceivable!
I don't think that word means what you think.
So you're looking for work
Yeah.
after last night? You guys looking to pay off some damages or something?
We were looking for work prior to last night, and they're just. Would you prefer?
I do want to go.
I feel that getting work is probably a good way to keep their minds occupied, so that they don't break work.
That's probably good. Yeah.
That's where we're going.
I mean, especially since at least what I got would take you out of town. That's even better.
What have you got?
Well, I don't know. Do you speak for your entire group?
I speak for as a collective. Yes. If
You
you're
speak
taking,
for what?
I speak for the group as a collective. Yes.
for the
If you're
trees.
taking one of us, you're taking all of us.
Okay, but you're empowered to set terms, right?
Oh God!
Great job, William. You got this.
It entirely depends on the terms.
In these
If
situations,
you establish
I handle everything the way
terms
you would
that I
handle
feel are too far,
it, and the way I would handle it, absolutely I do.
if you establish terms that I feel need
Well,
Do you speak
yeah.
for the
See,
group?
see,
Absolutely.
unfortunately, that's not going to be good enough. I have some work that would probably could use some cell swords like you and your group. Certainly the big guy. The others, they didn't really seem all that capable. But if you could speak for your group and you're willing to settle on terms, then I have some information that I could use some investigators for. If you're not empowered to that, then I can't share any of the details because I'm concerned about other people interfering.
He's gonna give us a badge.
I have another job offer at the moment, which has my attention. If this job offer is capable of providing more than the other opportunity, then I am fully willing on settling terms. But currently,
Okay, well, my task will wait. There's no rush on it, so at least for a few days.
okay,
Come back if you guys decide you're interested.
sounds good.
I just need to speak whoever's the leader of your group.
Sounds good.
Who is that?
That's the next challenge.
It's George. It has to be George.
Yeah, because the guy who can count is a good one to make contracts.
Hey, he's done great so far.
No, he hasn't.
What
We lost like 30% on that fucking cow.
I
sold
think
the
he did
cow.
really good because I didn't know what the good
He
price
sold the
was.
cow like a champ. I'll give you 50 gold. Sold.
First
You
person.
see it?
Sold it to the first person, okay? Not many people can do that.
I do have to admit, do you have the cow anymore?
Yes,
True.
He did sell the cow.
I don't know if he
Here's
sold it for a
here's your
really
issue.
low
If you
price
get
or
the
not. I just
disciplined
know
soldier
he
who knows
sold
what he's
it.
doing, but
He
doesn't
did
have
good.
quite as
Like,
good
I
diplomacy
imagine like
skills.
3 years from now.
And
we're
the
still
schizophrenic
playing this
mage who
fucking
has the
campaign.
decent
One
diplomacy
of the-
skills, but
3
has my
years from now,
father's
one of us is
luck.
going to have like really high skill, and we're going to be like, wait a minute, George! That cow, you're what? Holy shit, we could have got like 300 gold for that.
He had some rare breed. The guy was like,
You guys never milked it. It actually milks whiskey.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
or that's what we're just used to. That's what normal cow does.
Yeah.
That's milk at Hadryn Hollow.
Sean reveals later we've all got incredible alcohol tolerance. Make a poison check with a plus 100.
Why?
No, doesn't tell us about the
Half your body weight is liver.
So, midday or so, you guys meet up again. What, if anything, do you want to do for the afternoon?
We were relate the information that he provided to the
Okay.
group, and as well as the information given by the innkeep. Not innkeep.
Sister Maris?
Yeah. What
Okay.
would the term for that be? The hostelier or something like that?
Sure. Sister. Hosteler? Just be like a sister.
Manager.
Yeah. That Marin provided.
Ogre.
Okay.
And
Patron.
yeah. Which do you think is the better offer at the moment? We can do a task that both tasks have very little information. One task will provide more information if we accept it.
And that's the escorting somebody.
No, the escorting up north is going to provide very little information.
East, right? Not north.
Yeah, east. Is going to provide us very little information, and I have very little information on it at the moment. The investigative work, he says he's willing to provide more information, we just have to accept terms.
I want to go to the inn.
Okay.
We can split up.
No.
Yes!
No.
Everybody take their own mission.
Yeah!
Good plan.
We make as much money as possible and all die trying.
It's a small town.
I favor...
Yeah.
If I ever see one of the mouths from last night, I'm gonna...
If you just see one of the guys?
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll be like, fuck you.
Okay.
I favor
Probably eating a biscuit.
Or whatever local insult I can figure out.
Okay.
Your mother smells of
escort
elderberries.
duty for
While eating a
Marin
biscuit.
with the...
So you said you're heading to the Wayfarer's Rest?
I want to go to the Wayfarer's Rest.
Okay.
I would believe all of
Eat
us
a
are, 'cause I know he and I both want to go there too, and
Yeah.
I'm sure that
You just
Fezzik
tag
is
along.
going to tag
Yeah. I
Just sort of wanders, keep you guys out of trouble.
And we don't have as much
What it is
information. while
he's just some
we're locked into
goddamn
a
pig. We
contract.
permit him. We need to go over there.
Particular,
Gravity just
we're
pulls
going
you along.
back east. You may find a bit more information.
Gravitational
regarding our
field.
family.
I'm more interested
Everything has one.
in the wolves.
Yes.
Fly the wolves.
Because I can deal with wolves.
Wants to talk to him.
Yes, you
Because
can.
he has
in
an
more
ability
ways
to
than
make the
one.
wolves completely ignore him while they eat everybody else.
No.
No, they'll be eating him just in a different way.
That is like the one mission where you guys can be like, Matt, go handle it, as the group stays back, and Matt will go handle it, as long as they're truly wolves.
Well, that'll work for the wildlife.
Is he making out with that wolf?
I got this,
No,
guys.
no. It's much worse. It's much worse.
Not making
The
out.
wolf's making out with him.
That's
If we're
step
going-
one.
If we're going back east, you'll find plenty of opportunity
Step 2 is
to
puppies.
use your ability.
Well, we'll see. Let's find out what this lady at the bar
Tank Girl.
has.
Remember Tank Girl with the hybrids?
Yes, the kangaroos. Ice-T was one of those kangaroos. Yes.
No, Family Guy, Quagmire, and Giraffe.
Okay.
Okay.
Stay focused.
Giraffe?
So you guys are going to the Wayfarer Rest then this afternoon?
Yes,
Yes.
drinking time.
Okay. So you head over there.
For the morning drink.
It is quieter than it was yesterday. Being the afternoon, people are back to work doing whatever they're doing.
So it's
Farmers market, etc. I mean, from his description, it's a much nicer place.
Okay.
You guys wander in through the front.
I look at the bulletin board in the front. I want to see what there is.
Okay. Like pretty much the same information he has, except there's several older ones talking about miscellaneous things that look like they're out of date. They just never got taken down.
5 in dwarf, written, and 6 in spoken.
Okay.
If I don't know which one it is for.
You're a dwarf, and Dwarven is not your native tongue?
No,
Yes.
I have 6 in common, but I also have 6 in spoken dwarf
Only got to
and
eighth
5 in
grade.
written dwarf.
He's a minor, remember?
I'm equivalent in common.
He was
and
brought
in
up around
dwarfness.
humans, so
I can't write any common.
he got the
Okay,
know.
fair enough.
Yeah. So the ones you can read are all outdated and or don't look to be anything relevant to what you guys' skill would be. Again, it's things like they need workers in a mine, things like that.
Okay, you were saying there were some dwarven ones on there.
Yeah,
That's why I was going to look.
The ones in dwarf look outdated.
That's the most
He couldn't read any of them, so he didn't have any context. Okay.
I'm almost as good in Elven as I have become.
Heading into the place,
Yeah.
there
That was
is
all retarded.
the big guy behind the bar. He's cleaning glasses, things like that, getting ready for the afternoon service and dinner time. You guys walk in and he greets you, calls you from across the room. Says, welcome to the Wayfarer's Rest. You travelers here for the tournament or just looking for a room for the night?
Neither.
First things first,
Neither.
I need a drink. And I slept down supper.
Okay.
For all of us.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's enough to cover drink
Sure.
for
He
all
starts
of us.
pouring some ales.
Well, that also buys food, so.
You guys went out drinking last night. I didn't have any drinks.
I didn't either.
Yeah,
Not in me.
Go ahead and find yourself a
That's
seat.
your own fault.
Food will be out in a few minutes.
You're Harlan, right?
Yes. Harlan Voss, my name.
Wife's Lyra?
Yes.
Would she happen to be here and available to speak with us?
What about?
Perhaps
A bunch of armed men wander into the bar. I kind of want to know what the business is
I'm
first.
still dressed like I was last night, so hey.
I'm armed. I'm
Right, a bunch of
fully
rough-looking guys covered in blood
Yeah.
wander into the bar looking for my wife. I kind of want to know why.
Well, we were told she would be the best person to talk to when it came to actual knowledge. That she might, well, quite frankly, be the only person that might have the sense enough to give us what history or information we might seek without persecuting us for our questions. Did you hear that? I used a big word.
Good job.
Don't make fun of me.
I was
I don't know why he used
used
that word. That's not a good word for this context. We're from a village, and she needs to help us. We're desperate.
People keep yelling at us and making fun of us. They're persecuting us for what we know happened.
Sounds
That's a
like veiled
big
business
word.
to me. I'll let her know you guys are here.
See?
That's a big word.
Hey, you don't.
What's the details?
You're
of
right,
this
because
tournament?
persecuting is like a religious thing.
The
That's
tournament?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah,
wanna be
there's
burned at
there's a
some
bunch of
bonfire.
well-to-do guys showing up. A couple of days.
Where's the dog?
It's over there. You're
We
fine.
got rooms reserved for them and everything.
all right. So
What are the requirements
You're too
to
quiet.
join this tournament?
Okay.
Well, you got to be of noble blood. It's generally
Make a
the main
statement.
requirement.
it's weird not
it's
even sitting
illegal
next to you at this point. It's-
joust and be in a formal tournament if not.
You don't get to hear what I'm like whispering. It's like,
I hate that.
It's just not.
Nobody else here
Yeah,
heard
you
all
have
the
to be
shit you
nobility?
say.
What?
Well, there's a reason why I used to say his character
Okay,
was
so
evil.
I'd
just
like to know if I need to call you sir. Sir.
Not that I'm aware of, though.
Okay.
Can't tell from the other side.
Okay.
Evil. Evil.
Heard him.
Those. How often are you updating those?
He is the opposite
Job
of
listing
Heard him
profile.
right now.
Oh,
Exactly.
that's
opposite.
community board. Anybody who has any work they're looking for, they post a note.
Every character.
Got it. I mean, occasionally we'll write one for them if they don't know how to read and write very well. But
Yuri.
no, we don't really post very many notes out there ourselves.
Okay.
More of a community service.
How long have you owned this town?
You are incredible.
Gosh, I inherited from my dad before, so it's been in the family a good
Literally
30,
the
40
exact
years.
opposite. He's dumb.
How-
Tall, strong.
Out of curiosity,
strong.
have they
Can't say
done
that.
tournaments like this in
no,
the past?
muscular, strong.
Erlen was strong.
Every so often, but really tournaments
That's very
along these lines are pretty rare these days.
Little bonuses.
Is it
Or
common
Did you
for?
ever remember him hitting somebody with a
I received a
fucking
job request that I found rather interesting. Is it
Whatever
common
your
for
vote
squires
damage, I was
to
like,
leave their knights?
Whole arm.
No, most definitely not.
The wizard
Okay.
was like a monster with that halberd.
I'd find that very questionable. I don't know any squire that would intentionally leave their lord.
They were like a fucking
I
60s.
mean, that's-
something like that.
Gosh, that'd be a quick way to get a short trip on a rope.
Okay.
This guy was ridiculous.
Is this Harlan?
Yeah.
Would the
Which squire would that be?
I honestly do not know the name of him at this point. I haven't been.
Who
provided.
told you that there was one looking to leave?
What? I don't. We can't assume nefarious actions, and we don't want to give away somebody with the intentions that they may get in trouble. Come on now.
Okay.
Then I'll ask.
Yeah.
Would it be a commonplace for the squire to post a job listing rather than the knight himself? If the knight were to try to hire someone, would he have the squire?
No, I know you guys are fairly new to this region. From word around town, you guys are from some far off village or something, mystical lands or fairies or demons or something like that. But either way, the being a squire is sort of like an indentured servant. Some circles might even call it a slave. So, yeah, they don't traditionally do much of anything without the knight's knowledge.
Okay.
Nope.
Is that one like famous?
Thank you for your help. About that.
Is that like famous?
Okay.
The Rolemaster Triumph. He wants to look like.
So, anyways, you guys find a table in the dining hall.
Yeah.
I need to hear all of
20
this.
minutes later or so, some
got hello.
steaming plates of roasted chicken come out, vegetables and so forth. Guys, they bring you ales, and you guys have a fairly good meal compared to everything else. It reminds you almost of home as far as the quality, except for that chicken. It's like new to you.
I don't eat any of that.
I take his chicken and give him the vegetables.
Yeah, you
I
get
go down and go, oh, do you have salad?
No,
push my veggies
You
over
get a
for him.
plate of tomatoes. Just look.
there's plenty of roasted vegetables that's been cooked in the chicken.
That's my problem.
All right.
Damn it! I was gonna make that joke. I was just waiting for the opportunity.
I stare at the food and just shake my head.
Okay.
I'll take bread, please.
Okay.
Now you want bread?
Oh, you gonna eat that?
And some raw.
Now,
Only you had a
now
bread
wants some
plate
bread.
to go along with it.
Yeah, I would sneer, not
Get your
meaning
bread
insult,
board
but
now.
I'm sure it's part of my -10 is then kind of push the food away from me. And
He touched it. Now I can eat it.
A waitress is curious if there's anything wrong with the food.
I don't eat meat. Do you have anything that is not meat? Fruits, vegetables, breads.
I'll see if Chef can whip something up.
Thank you.
Okay.
Make sure to put some meat in the bread.
So, you guys are eating.
You don't understand.
Most of you are eating.
No,
After a little bit, a older lady, roughly Harlan's age, comes out, says, hello, I heard that you wish to speak to me. You notice around her neck, she has a symbol, badge of office from the Whispering Vale.
That's my religion, isn't it?
That's your organization. It's not a religion.
Ah, okay.
Maybe he's so dedicated it is his religion.
It might be. He loves his job so much that he worships.
If only.
That's where I recognize the name.
Whispering Vale.
It was pretty. Okay. Is there?
All our notes got
You
lost
can't trust
from
him bad
the first-
references because he only ever reads the first sentence.
That's it.
Yeah. All the important
Well,
information is in sentence
especially
one.
when I'm not going to be choosing it. Like the only thing I read fully through was the
The one that made sense for you.
yeah, and out the rest I was like, fired now. All right, what's next?
There was
That was it.
something about something to the west in the forest.
East.
East.
Religion.
Oh, what?
Rule.
Anyway, never mind.
Oh, the
Sorry.
wolves were west, weren't they?
Northwest.
Northwest.
I was talking about there was something on the when William eventually came here. There was something on the bulletin board about something in the woods.
Nothing you were able to read.
Okay.
We've traveled here
too.
from our village.
Was there stuff in
I'll give
It
it
was
a backstory.
probably an elven.
Right. She pulls up a seat and has a glass of wine.
And I'll give her basically a recollection of all the events that have happened to us up to this point, to include
Wait, no, they
him selling our only cow that
the door.
we had.
How do you villainize with this?
No, I'm not villainizing you. I am just.
We were so bored. He sold our cow.
The beans haven't done anything. No,
Nice man.
Stupid Jack.
It was their prior
Where's the beanstalk?
religion that
I
hence
just
the
hey, you know,
of
this is what we've had to
You
do
fill
to
in
survive.
details and everything.
Right.
No,
We don't know how to
balance
exist in a city this
place.
big.
Okay.
This is a grand metropolis.
Is there anything you're going to, from your backstory? Anything you want to hold back?
Eternal Ledger.
Yes, did the Eternal
No,
Ledger
in fact, I'll
come
probably
in?
go even further with it and explain.
Alright.
You can embellish and make up stuff?
No, but I'll even bring up the.
3 cows!
I'll even bring up his.
3 cows. I only got 50 silver from.
Oh, tell them about the coin too?
Tell him about the coin. Tell him about the dwarf in his mind that we found dead, and hammers that he has sold. I'll spill the purse.
Okay.
And
Okay. No, she listens intently as you and others chime in with different details over your prior adventures over the next hour or so. Listens very attentively, doesn't seem to grow bored or even have any disbelief. It's more that she's just taking it all in as fact based on what you're telling her. At the end, she says, she explains to you that from her recollection, she'd have to check the record, she does recall talk about a village in the forest in the area that you described. She doesn't know why, but trade ceased there several years ago, and nobody had ever been back. And although they had records of it, she always got the impression that it was almost intentionally forgotten about. It's like people seem to forget about the village even if they'd been there a few months prior. Okay? It's only because of their records that she knows about it. And, I mean, she's read about it, but every time, she's never really had much desire to go searching for it. She's older, she doesn't really do that anymore. And her group that she refers to as the Quiet Witnesses, their charter...
Yeah.
Their charter really is to observe without interference. So they find a curiosity, and they've taken note of it, but the Whispering Veil teaches them that the information is necessary to catalog and record, but Fate has its own mission.
How long has the Eternal Ledger been in this?
In this city? Oh, they normally send representatives every fall for harvest season. Normally they have a very small contingent here. We're just a satellite town of Darabon.
Satellite.
Well, the reason I ask is you have all the dwarven postings out front of your town, or out front of your establishment here, are old, much older than the newer Elven postings. And the name of this place doesn't strike me as Elven or human, even.
Yeah.
Was this a dwarven settlement prior to humans?
Oh no, this was formed by the kingdom ages ago. But ever since the Eternal Ledger has come to power, hasn't been much nobility, and the kingdom itself seems to have dwindled.
Was the original kingdom, though, was Elvenrand, wasn't it?
No, human. Far to the south, there's the Eternal Ledger refers to Darabon as the capital, but that's only because that's the seat of their religion itself. That's where their main archives are. Yeah. The true capital of this area is further to the south along the coast.
Do you by chance have a map that you can show us?
Oh, I can give you some basic indications, but no, we don't have a map as such. We've never really had much need.
Do you know if there's anybody in town that may sell maps of the area?
Are there any cartographers?
Not in this town. Darabon certainly would have some that would have further reaching capabilities and everything.
That's the next town.
Darabon is the capital.
Yeah.
Per the Eternal Ledger, that's their capital.
Yeah,
that's the center of their religion. Okay.
So, she heard everything about the...
He gave her the complete story.
Including coin.
According to her, the capital of the kingdom, as much as it is these days, is a city called Opara. Maybe a month and a half to the south along the coast.
Horseback or walk?
By walk, unless you have horses?
No.
Okay. So I would assume by wagon or by walking.
How common are horses in this country?
Well, their horses aren't uncommon, but normally only the wealthy are able to afford them. You haven't seen many horses around town except for work horses.
That's why I asked.
Work horses.
Work. Okay. So I said
Draft horses.
Yeah.
You have not seen any war horses. You see, in front of this place, there was a couple of riding horses, But no, other than the donkey that the farmer was driving and some other workhorses at the farmer's market, you haven't seen horses as such.
Yeah, that's why I asked.
What? Sorry, I'm
Everyone-
tired.
You have the nobility that are even the jousting is completely blocked off to the nobility, which implies
That's always been more traditional. The king ages ago established that rule. He felt that the peasantry wouldn't really be capable of the honor necessary of such games, so it was restricted to the nobility and the knights.
Last night's display at the bars, they're probably right.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I heard about such events at the Copper Goose.
how
Just
common,
some clarification, my guy is part of the, his faith is the Whispering Veil faith.
how common are
So
nobility?
you are a member of the sect of the Whispering Veil that existed in Hadryn's Hold,
Yeah,
which was cut off from the rest of society.
right.
And the concept here is this is an interpretation of the Whispering Veil.
Yeah, and I saw it
subset.
in the description, it kind of implied that there are other interpretations
Correct.
as well.
Correct.
More active interpretations.
Right.
So what I interpret it, just listening to you guys talk and what you just described them at, I feel like they're all the Harpers. That's what it reminds me of. What you guys are acting like, it reminds me of the Harpers
Okay.
Guild. I don't know if that's
Baldur's Gate.
you guys. Well, it's not just Baldur's Gate. Harpers is actually a thing
I
throughout all
don't
the
know.
Forgotten Realms.
The Forgotten Realms one, yeah. I'm not very familiar with that organization.
Society of, basically they go around, adventure, collect knowledge, mostly knowledge, but
Right.
they also put down different evils periodically. Stuff
That's
like that.
not this organization.
No, this is more like the Watchers from Marvel.
Yeah,
That would be that would
the
still
way
be
They
the
don't
Harpers.
interfere.
yeah,
They
their,
don't
their whole thing
Oh,
is they
don't
specifically
interfere
do
at all.
not
Watcher,
interfere.
the one that only watch.
Her whole premise,
Witness.
their organization is we're here to record history so that it can be referenced in the future,
Yes.
not to interfere.
That's a very good comparison. Matt.
Which is fine. But the whole point here, as you guys are exploring the world, the religions that you felt are the world at Hadryn's Hollow, the rest of the world has their own interpretations.
Oh,
They have the same core beliefs.
We stepped right into some crap when we came out. And they're like, "We got the Eternal Ledger," and I'm like,
What?
"No, what?"
Well, there's those, and what he's concluding is there's the Whispering Veil, but there's different aspects of the Whispering Veil, and they each have their own motivations. Now, they all still follow the core tenets of the Whispering Veil, but it's different interpretations of those.
What is the what the Eternal Ledger calls the capital is what again?
We're gonna fight. We're gonna remember one of these times.
So was the O, didn't it?
The
Devon.
Devon?
Yep, Devon. They're wrong.
Dallaston.
Dallaston.
Okay, close enough.
Dallaston.
It will now be referred to as.
That's what the Eternal Ledger
Dallas.
refers to as their capital.
Okay.
But that, according to her, that's simply the center of their religion.
Right.
The true capital, such as it is at this point, is Opara, further to the south.
How dangerous is the countryside? I notice not a lot of these various travelers and farmers have weapons or armor of any kind. How dangerous is the countryside?
If you stick to the main roads and the settlements, it's generally fairly safe. If you break the rules of the ledger, then they send enforcement.
What are the rules of the ledger?
If you break your word or you break your bargains.
Do you know of any coaching? I probably wouldn't know that.
We have a lot of myths at least in our hometown, of threats outside our ring.
Uh-huh.
How common are these threats? We had great winged creatures, stuff like that would patrol the countryside. Does that even exist?
Winged creatures.
What?
You talking about dragons?
Those don't.
Dragons, griffins,
His parents told him that
basilisks.
stuff.
What do you have any kind of monsters?
I have it.
Or are they just myths?
There are plenty of creatures in the forest to the west. that the elves haven't been able to deal with, and there's many more north to the east in the mountains.
Right.
The elves? The elves are the major...
He said it was like
Yes.
They're like
weeks.
okay.
Elves, they manage and patrol the borders of the Verdurant Forest far to the west.
Beasts of the forest. The squirrels.
Now,
There are said to be dragons lairing in the mountains, but none of them have been seen in an age themselves.
do you speak Elvish, out of curiosity?
I do not know.
Okay. Do you know of any patrons here that do speak Elvish that I might get some help?
Sure.
Might get some help from?
Yeah, many of our circle speak Elvish.
Did you implement that? God, this is high school rule. You can't have more ranks in written than you have in spoken.
I don't care.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it does.
No.
There's a lot of people that can read ancient languages and have no fucking idea how they're pronounced.
Maybe it was something I said. Maybe it was something I created.
I've never. I don't recall ever considering that. I'm completely neutral. You can have more written than spoken if you wish.
Okay.
I don't see a reason necessarily to limit it.
Gotcha.
Unless there might be a specific language. But I would agree there might be some ancient languages nobody ever speaks.
Yeah.
At which point written might be the only way to learn it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like I think with Latin, they don't really know how Latin
Yeah, they sort of
sounded.
guess, but
They guess doing research on how the words have evolved over time.
I don't know. But
Latin hasn't been dead that long. Less than 100
But,
years.
but think about it. English has changed a lot in just 200
I get
years.
it. The Latin hasn't been dead that long.
I'm not saying it's dead. I'm not saying Latin's a dead language. I'm saying that how they used to speak it in ancient Rome,
I get it.
completely different than how it's spoken today.
Absolutely.
gotta have that street Latin.
No.
Are there any transportation lines going from the capital?
Transportation lines?
Like wagons?
Coaches? No.
Coaches, yes.
No.
I was really hoping for a subway.
That would be helpful.
No.
Finish breakboard.
We just went to World of Warcraft and then jumped from.
Yeah.
Hearthstone.
That'd be amazing.
Unfortunately, I keep saying it back to Hadryn's Hold.
Yeah. Damn it! I haven't talked to. All right, go talk to the main keep. Reset my. Sorry. All right.
Go to the Griffin. Fast travels.
Yeah.
No,
Travel.
she doesn't seem to. I mean,
Why travel?
According to her, there is no network of travel as such.
Faster walking.
I mean, based on that concept, there's no coaching lines or anything else, and most people don't have horses to travel. Generally, the farmers they'll have a wagon. The way she describes it, somebody like Toman, who you met originally on the road, would be one of the few people in town with a wagon and a mule or a donkey or something to be able to drag the wagon, and he would haul the harvest for the village to the town. And then after he gets the profits, etc., he takes it back to the village with supplies, etc. Because most people just don't have horses. Horses are expensive.
Humans are the predominant race in what do you call this country? This empire? Do you have a name for? Okay, is this the only major civilization, or are there different groups?
Humans are certainly the dominant race, but I mean we have all the standard races: dwarfs, elves, halflings, gnomes.
That's
No,
what I
I
was
was wondering
curious
about
about.
other things.
Other kingdoms? I'm sure there are. I haven't personally encountered them or heard them.
Partially that, but also partially elves also seem to be a predominant race amongst them. Do you? So you have dwarves and halflings?
Sure. Don't you in your kingdom?
We didn't have elves.
We
Or
did have.
halflings.
We didn't have any elves.
Half elves.
What? You're not really an elf. It's okay. Remember we discussed this.
You're more like 51% human.
You're too short.
Yeah. Not enough of a point.
More of an elf.
But I haven't
than
seen.
him.
I've seen elves here. I haven't seen dwarves. I haven't seen
Give a full half
halflings. We have elves and we have these.
They're not very common up here, but in the mountain villages and the mines and everything, the dwarves are more common. Halflings, I believe, are more southern and western along the coast.
Oh, okay.
Dwarves can't sleep unless they're on rocks and stones. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, I brought a rock into the.
No, I mean,
awful.
if you're looking for the land where you're at, this back in the day, this was Taldor.
Stop calling him.
Okay.
But the crown hasn't been strong for ages, ever since the Eternal Ledger took over.
Yeah. I get that.
The greater evil is the Eternal Ledger.
I wouldn't say that.
But I didn't ask you. I asked her. We don't know anything about it. She just said the Eternal Ledger took over from the
We
crown.
don't immediately say that the biggest church in the planet is evil.
That's usually right.
Yes.
I didn't say it. She implied it. So I'm asking her opinion. That's all. I'm not saying anything.
I have no opinion about that. I mean, they control.
Did they kill the emperor or just take over everything?
Well, no, as is normal for the nobility.
They just burn a couple villages, or
They frequently make deals that they can't fulfill. The Eternal Ledger enforces deals.
You never.
They just casually burned 12 villages, murdered 1,000 people.
So over the ages, the nobility has lost much of their power and influence because they've been
the
unable.
church started with more power than them because
No.
they were able to enforce their rule over the.
Oh no! From the histories, the Eternal Ledger started out small. Okay, but their belief in order and consequence is such that they gathered a significant following, initially within the nobility, and then when the nobility was unable to fulfill their commitments and their promises, they in turn lost power.
Gotcha. See, Matt loves all that. That's fantastic. I love
Only
it.
that
My
happened
favorite
in
character is a
real life.
lawful evil character. Law.
Yeah,
Lawful neutral is technically law, but you know.
If only that happened in real life.
I like lawful evil better. It's law for me.
I wouldn't consider them evil as such. They're doing as their beliefs dictate.
I get it.
Just believe
Do they have
every
a standing army?
They maintain a judgment wing is what they refer to it as.
Inquisition. All right.
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting.
Indeed.
That's why I like the forests. This town thing sucks.
Nobody suspects.
yeah, there's a lot of French there.
In the forest there is. So what are we gonna do, y'all?
Yeah, I'm wondering that with
So-
all these questions.
So far we have been able to get no information at all.
So the Whispering Vale,
Uh-huh.
due to its very nature, should have extensive.
I guess we go back up.
archives.
We've kept plenty of archives per our charter for the local area. Yes.
Where would that be?
With more knowledge. Helping
Well,
the guy
I have my personal library in the basement of this tavern.
Also seems illegal.
Would you allow me access to
Very.
research possibly our village and maybe other surrounding events?
You certainly can, but
Reasoning
there's
is what it
again there
based off
isn't
of.
much
I'm not-
information. Like I said, it was almost as if the memory was
I
wiped
think
several years ago.
Okay,
I think our best option is to.
I'll pull out the sketch I have of the symbols. I'm like, does this ring a bell? Is anything like this? Someone she forgets we exist. Oh, no, fuck! It's the ring.
Well, let me ask.
These are
hold on.
magic runes.
Let me ask you this. You said it years ago. This is what happened. It's like the memory was wiped. Do you know anybody from your ledgers that's still in town that may have visited our hold?
Yeah.
No. No, I mean, like I said, it's as if around that time, the memory of the existence seemed to cease. All records of the town stopped,
I was curious.
and people who had been there recently no longer have recollection. I don't recall ever having been to Hadryn's Hold, but I have notes indicating I have been.
Okay, we had a magical barrier, is my point. I now know for a fact, I mean, we all know, we had a magical barrier protecting our town. It consisted of stones that circled the town. Yes, I used to tend it. All right. So that barrier was destroyed not 4 nights ago, right? At this point,
Yeah,
maybe
4
five
nights.
5 nights ago at this point.
Okay.
I am keeping track.
But my point being is that I was
It's
hoping
more
that
than
might allow the memories to be released in those peoples who've been suppressed. So nothing is.
No, as I said, in my journals, I have recollections of having visited most of the settlements in the area, including from this town of Hadryn's Hold, but I have no personal recollection of ever having been there.
How is she human?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought you were just talking to the rocks.
I don't talk to rocks.
No, that's what I do.
That
That's
would
what
be
I
silly. Talk to trees.
Yes. Trees have a finite lifespan. They
Trees
live,
like
they
brick.
survive, they breathe.
do. So do rocks. They
No,
love the babies.
rocks don't breathe.
Trees like bread. What do rocks like?
Rocks
At one point, are we going to lose our memory?
and minerals.
Good question. Ask her how long it's been.
Okay.
Ask her in her journals when the last journal entry
Yeah.
she had.
Well-
She said 4 years ago, right?
Mhm.
So we're gonna guess 4-year span of memory. Let's keep that in mind, y'all. That's all we got left to remember our home.
I would argue it was
I
instantaneous.
suspect if this storyline goes on for 4 years, none of you will remember Hadryn's Hold.
Yeah.
What was the name of that village we were from?
No one knows.
Well, no, it's on our character sheet. Hadryn's Hold. Campaign.
No. These character sheets. You will not.
Oh, yeah.
You will
yeah.
not have the same Rolemaster
Yeah.
character.
Every time we reprint it, it fades another
That's
10%.
not the right mentality.
That is the mentality of experience.
I actually had a conversation with him about how lethal this system was last time.
Nobody's died yet.
Hold on, seriously.
I was excited, very much excited I could get, at this level, a 1 point bleed reduction. I was like, oh, that's going to save somebody's life.
That's big.
Actually, my life, because it was only for me. But
So, want to take her to the village?
I didn't
Why?
I was weaker in it, sorry.
Okay.
That's a waste of time. Everybody's dead there.
Maybe.
Did you already show her the coin?
No.
Did show her the coin?
Or maybe the...
What? He's told her about it already. Show it to her.
Maybe the circle, flung us out. So it's all an illusion. So we
No,
think the whole
this
village
is
is
the
dead
whole
when they're all still alive.
Okay. She takes it, turns it over a couple of times, and
Yes, she touched it.
yeah, hands it back to Matt.
Nope.
She's curious about it. Doesn't claim to recognize it in any form.
We'll also show her the drawings of the ruins that were found on the rock.
The
Already
ruins.
did.
You mean runes?
I already did.
We never went to the watch.
There's no I in rune.
We never went to the watchtower in our village. Big tower. We never went there.
The searchers did.
You don't remember ever going.
Wait, what?
I was there once when I was a kid. We were all there at some point in our lives.
Oh, wait, that happened like.
Yeah, she
50 years
doesn't
ago.
have any recollection or knowledge of those runes that you saw on the stone, and doesn't have any information related to the coin.
Okay. Well,
What now, guys?
I don't want to go talk to the Nazis. So, what do
Well,
I'm
those.
glad it was not the only one that got a connection.
I'm like, I'm not going to mention anything because I don't want to be stereotyped to thinking that type of stuff.
Good job, Matt.
So, do we go talk to the Eternal Ledger or not? That's the question. I shouldn't have said it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, what? You did good, Matt. You did good.
I'm thinking honestly that we just need to make a decision on what we're going to do as far as moving forward. We have literally nothing to go on that I am aware of. Does anybody have any ideas?
we have to wait a week for him to be finished.
With what?
We can do,
with what,
we can do
Ben?
stuff.
With what, Ben?
With his items that he's getting from the
Yeah,
blacksmith,
from
right?
the
We're aware of
blacksmith.
that. I'm
Yes,
not worried
I told
about
him
that.
about that.
Yeah,
I
but
didn't know
we're-
if we were aware of that.
Yes, we were.
Sean said at the beginning, we're all aware of
Yeah.
what everybody's doing.
And-
Unless somebody
Unless
wants to
you
specific.
We have
intentionally try to do
potential
secret.
opportunity showing up to this town.
Is that the
we have nobility coming to the town. We have knights coming to the town. We might be able to secure interest by one of the knights on a noble deed of investigating and pursuing justice for our village.
And slaying of demons.
There was still
Isn't
blood
that
on the
kind of-
ground and all that, right?
At the village?
Yeah.
Yeah, at the time.
Okay.
Oh, that shit's all dried up.
But still, I mean, the point is that we didn't. The bodies and the blood weren't gone. If there was entrails, it was still there, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So there were still going to be signs that there was a struggle and a battle and all that good stuff because it's all been destroyed. I'm okay with that. I mean,
I just think that's the only possibility we have right now.
in the meantime, we have to make a living. We have some money from the cow, but
So we work with the guards.
let's get to know the area a little bit more.
I'll be in her library research.
I didn't know that earns a living.
Manual labor. That's what I'm gonna do.
You said something about the mountains to the east?
Somebody escort people. All right.
What do you want to do then?
I am only
Bird?
concerned about that. Harlan said that
Seems like a very bad idea.
getting involved with this squire. If we, no.
From what we figured out, if the squire asked for it, the knight probably told the squire to do it.
No.
Yeah. So
Why
That's
wouldn't...
exactly what he didn't say.
What's the worst that can happen?
If the squire did something, the knight most likely knows about it.
we all die?
No. He said
Is that the worst?
that if the knight is going to do something, they'll do it.
Why don't we just go meet him?
Ceasing to live? Yes, that's the worst.
Okay.
That is a fantastic attitude.
What? What happened?
The worst that can happen is we die.
Yeah.
So,
Totally not burning
not too
hell.
bad.
We lose all of our bread.
Yes.
Well,
For the record, we were told
I mean,
cannot ask
I think
questions.
that already gave that all away. So I mean, everything.
You don't
else-
ask anything. Just go see him. See if it's
That's all we've been doing for 2 days is baking
Not
more
that we
bread.
Keep getting given away every evening.
I just steal one piece of bread from every
Sisyphean
day.
task of baking bread.
How the tree's gonna eat?
Trees don't eat the bread.
No.
It's not
Andy
It's not there in the morning, is it?
Yeah. Andy saw the tree that we went underneath.
I probably
with the
shouldn't
bread
tell him not
in
to
its
leave
fridge.
it because it feeds me at least.
Matt, Andy said he saw the tree with the piece of bread in its
Andy
branches.
is schizophrenic.
Millions and
All right.
millions and millions of people with that level of intelligence.
So
So, what'd you guys like to do? You've spoken with her for most of the afternoon into the evening. The dinner crowd is starting to come through.
Desperate squire.
She bids her. She welcomes you. If you wish to use her library, you're certainly welcome to do so.
Desperate squire.
Let me know if
Just
you
let
need
her know whenever you're interested.
Guards are
And
made to get your
otherwise,
ass off
you're
the hook for
you're welcome here.
starting a bar.
Fantastic.
Let me know if you
She
need
does
to read
suggest if you need a more comfortable place rather than the hostel, the Wayfarer's Rest is a solid place.
Yeah, the problem is the hostel's free.
We
Yes.
How much is a night? How much is staying? Is it worth staying here?
Staying for the night for a room, it's a private room for 2 brass a night.
2 bronze.
Bronze.
How
So
many?
you get
people
5
stay
nights
in
per
one?
silver
That's actually really nice.
Per person.
per person.
No, it's. You said private room for 2.
No.
Oh, okay.
They're private rooms.
Okay.
Do you- Does that include food?
You get breakfast, yes.
Then we get breakfast here, paying for it, and then we go back to the hostel for
Free
lunch and dinner.
breakfast. What about elevensies? All right. I really, I don't like the idea of helping out that squire, but at the same point, I wish they would let one of us talk to the squire. One of us that can keep their mouth shut to find out what he needs.
Do you have one of those?
This feels like, it feels like a trap.
I'll do it.
It does.
Why would it be a trap for us? We're new in the village, this town.
The last person I would send is you. I'll do it.
That would be amazing.
Why did you go see him? Well, because of this.
He's got a knack for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's up to you. I mean, my point is that whatever we do, I don't want to volunteer. You said we had to agree to the task.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do that.
We have to agree to the task
Before
we find out
talking
what it
to,
is.
before finding out what it is.
So the two conditions for the various tasks were one, no questions asked for the squire, and for the government, we have to agree to it before we take on the task. It's an investigative task.
What? The government's investigating the squire.
Now, he's mixing two different tasks. Okay. Sister Maris is the one that was asking for a guardian for the squire.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She wasn't willing to give a whole lot of information because of the implication of potential problems. Okay. However, if you are interested in it, Sister Maris is the person to talk to. Separately, you would talk to the town watch, who had a separate mission, and his only requirement is you had to be prepared to make the deal relevant to the group. Whoever the leader of the group was, speaking on behalf of the group, i.e., there's the Eternal Watch in town, and you're forming a formal agreement. Okay, before he can give you the details of what he needs you to do.
Okay.
Well,
regardless, the watch, and regardless, talking with the being an escort for the slave caste is not a good thing.
It's so funny because, like, wouldn't Andy kind of naturally be the person doing this for us?
Yeah, it would be, I think.
No.
I think so.
Entirely possible.
I have the trade skill.
Andy's the
Say we're gonna go sell the slave. We gotta slap the squire. All right.
We resell the squire back to the knight.
You and I have the best skills when it comes to
I'll go
diplomacy.
talk. I'll go investigate the squire.
Yes.
I'm okay with working with that. I'm okay.
Yeah.
Actually, the more I think about it, the more I think, screw those noble assholes. I mean, I'm not a noble. Are you a noble?
No.
I want to at least chat to the squire.
Yeah.
See what he's see what he's doing.
I don't want to be
Most-
inquisitioned.
Well, mostly because he's heading in the direction of our home,
Yes. Towards the mountains.
towards the mountains. Let's see what we can find out that direction at the very least.
Yeah. Worst case, we just turn him down.
I was thinking he was looking for a birthday gift for the knight.
It could be.
Yeah. Retirement. Retirement
A
gift.
means to make himself a knight on his own.
Or that.
That is possible. I don't know.
And I'm okay
how
with
certain
assisting
names.
somebody in that sort of a noble task.
Yes.
However, we need him to understand that we are not to be put at risk because of his
Stupidity.
actions.
Stupidity.
I just want to know whether or not his knight knows.
That's what I said. I will go investigate
Okay.
the squire.
Okay.
I didn't say I would go speak with said squire.
So you're going to go check with Sister Maris. Okay. What would the rest of you care to do?
I'm gonna go to the Iron Bell Forge and see what's going on.
Oh, have we ever showed them the coin?
No, we haven't.
Go show them the coin.
Okay. So you guys are going to go to the Iron Bell Forge.
Yeah.
3 of you?
Mm-hmm. What's
4 of you?
Unless you want to go get another drink at the Copper.
Sure.
Copper Kennel. No, it's Kennel. Cauldron.
I'm calling it the Copper Goose because that's what I remember.
It turned into the cauldron.
So
Well, we can remember the tavern name, but not the
I
capital
would like to
name.
go back there just to sit down in it because I like that lady. So I'm gonna go back to the Copper Goose.
Yeah, she was awesome.
Yeah.
So you guys gonna head back there and get some drinks?
Yep.
Okay.
Then everyone else is left and doing the important stuff.
Yeah.
So So we're all done. What do you want to do? Get drinks? Let's waste the night.
Well, our purpose was to get some drinks. We never got them.
Yeah.
Somebody wanted to start a fight.
Yeah, you guys had your opportunity.
Okay.
I went to go get drinks.
If we side with the government, I have to be the one to talk because you two just got in this fight. And the first day you're here. Just keep that in mind.
Yeah, you don't know people very well.
Okay, so you go talk to Sister Maris.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't either.
She's currently cleaning up after dinner service.
Okay. I walk in, I'm like, how you doing, sister?
That's been a long day.
Has it?
Yeah, lots of people.
It's been quite busy. I'm sure it's going to get busier.
Yeah, your friends were very helpful with breakfast, and then they left before all the dishes were ready. So.
That's awesome. Yes. I like it.
And unfortunately, although they're okay with cooking, they're not that good. So there was a lot more dishes than normal.
Well, I
Great job.
you can only imagine the lack of spice and at a small village in the middle of the forest.
Yeah.
Things tasted a lot
It's
like
got to be better
dirt.
than mine.
Okay.
I've got like 2 or 3 rings, and I still won't.
So
So my friends have told me we're trying to get our feet under us
okay,
because we're not going to be able to help our village.
very admirable.
What
else would
chef
you
with a plus?
Good, honest work is always hard to come by.
Well, that's kind of why I'm here. Is,
I'm the master chef.
is it honest work? I'm trying to figure that out. I want to maintain an honorable presence in the city.
It's first
And I've
age.
just been some curious
Crafty.
questions and comments
yeah,
amongst
nice.
our group. I know you
18.
spoke with one of our compatriots about helping some squire out.
How the hell do I have an 8?
Yes. That's a bit of a touchy subject.
18.
You may or may not be aware, but these days being a squire for the nobility is effectively an indentured servant. Families will sell their children off to the nobility to become squires, manservants for the knights. Depending on their situation, they can have a good life. Sometimes they're worked hard, and in rare cases, they manage to graduate to become men-at-arms or possibly even knights of their own. Unfortunately, as the kingdom has declined over many years, those stories are far less often.
Not surprising.
So what we run into nowadays is occasionally the desire to escape such bondage.
I see where this is going. Okay.
I know you're new here.
Is that normal?
I trust that aspect, and I trust your discretion. But I've been contacted by one of the squires of Sir Benedict Thornfield,
Okay.
who will be arriving in a couple of days for the tournament, and has requested in private an escort to the east into the mountains.
Thornbill?
Thornfield.
Thorn.
Sir Benedict Thornfield.
Isn't that the one that's retiring?
No.
And so the squire needs an escort? Is he trying to escape?
No names.
Yes.
Can't write in common.
He would like to leave his employ,
So Gary.
preferably on his 2 feet. Now, although I'm encouraged by the sense of sacrifice for having such willingness to do so, I do need to warn you as a foreigner that such things are frowned upon by both the Crown as well as the Eternal Watch, or the Eternal Ledger. These arrangements are made by the parents, and it is a lifetime of servitude until released voluntarily by the knight.
So the Eternal Ledger is okay with effective slavery?
Well, the Eternal Ledger is neutral on all things except for the fulfillment of all guarantees.
But the child never guaranteed.
He's the property of their parents until he becomes of age.
This is normal, dude.
Well, I was about to make a horrible statement. I'm right there with you. I understand.
Well, I know you did. I know.
Yeah.
I wish I was there talking to you because I'd be like, oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, basically what she's describing is some parents who are struggling, need help, whatever, they sell their children to become a squire for a night. Okay? Some nights are great. Some nights not so much. This squire is one who wants to escape that servitude. Okay? But her caution is the full weight of the eternal ledger is behind the agreement as made. Until the knight intentionally and voluntarily gives up ownership, he is his property. Okay? And the eternal ledger will do everything in their power to ensure the deal is fulfilled.
I may have a way for this squire to get out of this without having to run.
Okay?
Let me speak with my compatriot.
By all means. He will be here. The night is scheduled to arrive the night after next.
Okay.
I'm not making you a
And
poison.
we have a appointment with the squire, who will visit the hostel as best he can within that before the tournament.
Okay. Okay. I have an idea.
And basically what she's implying here is the Eternal Watch or Eternal Ledger and their forces will effectively, like I said, they're completely neutral in the deal. They don't care how the deal is made, why the deal is made, what the reasoning is.
I understand.
Once it's made, they enforce it.
I understand.
Okay? So if somebody makes a bad deal, tough luck. If somebody makes a good deal, great. They will enforce it, which is why at the farmer's market, they're ensuring you guys make a deal to sell a cow, you sell the cow.
Okay. I got you.
Enforce
I got you. What is
I would imagine.
what is the? I hate to be this callous about it, but what is the
legal
payment for
fees,
us?
then I would imagine too. Or less.
Well, the squire has promised
Only if
the
somebody
money
wants
he
to get
saved
involved
for
in
most
it,
of his
imagine
life.
he would.
I can't speak to what value that would be.
Probably nothing. Okay. I will speak with my compatriot. I have a plan.
Yeah.
I have an idea. Ooh.
What poisons do you need?
He's
my
on,
friend?
they're off at the bar getting drunk. Meanwhile, the two of you said you were going to the blacksmith?
Yeah.
Okay, so you go to the blacksmith. They're closing up shop, cleaning up things. You guys wander up. The daughter is there. Said, "Oh, you're a few days early. We haven't been able to finish things quite yet."
Yes, but I'm not too concerned about that. I'm sure you guys are good for the gear. I did have something that I was wanting you actually in particular to take a look at.
We wish to have a metal evaluated. I
Okay,
do not know what metal it is.
certainly.
It's this coin.
Okay. She takes it, rolls it over her hands, takes a look at it, seems definitely curious about it. Says that this is a metal I don't recognize. Do you mind if I test it?
What degree of testing do you wish to do on that?
Well, I would test its hardness and its durability. She reaches behind the counter for a blacksmith's hammer.
Is there a way you can do this delicately?
Well, that wouldn't really test the tensile strength of the metal. It's strangely light for what its weight is, for what its size is, and it feels slightly warm to the touch.
You're heavy for your weight.
Yeah,
I had to make fun of you. Sorry.
he's got metal buds.
It's the only way we're going to figure out what
I wish to keep it. The reason I ask is I do not. Obviously, I don't know the capability and durability of the metal, and I wish to keep the coin itself in the same shape and structure.
Okay.
And if we are trying to figure out the nature of the coin, and if the coin were to be damaged during the testing, it would throw that into jeopardy. So,
Okay.
not quite ready at this point to allow you to test the durability of the coin, of the metal, and stuff like that.
Okay. So we can't damage it. Okay. Let me try. I've got a couple of other ideas. Then she takes the coin and drops it in the cooling pot where the water is, where they normally melt things.
Yeah.
The coin hits, and for a moment, it almost looks like it's floating, and then it slowly sinks under the water. Okay, so that's unusual. Normally ingots of metal is going to sink pretty fast. Okay.
Okay.
She pulls it out, does a few other things. She takes like a knife and just tries to scratch it just slightly.
Yeah.
Doesn't take any marks.
Okay.
Okay. While she's doing so, at one point she sets it down on the anvil and looks around for some different tools and says, "Well, I don't really have anything else I can use to test it that isn't potentially going to damage it." But when she goes to pick it up again, it sticks to the anvil.
It's magnetic.
And it ends up, she like grabs it and it gets pulled out of her hands with strength. So she gets a better grip and with effort is able to pull it off.
Yeah.
But claims it's definitely magnetic. But it's unusual because only the raw iron. It doesn't seem to be magnetic to anything else.
Okay. If you...
I can try some other tests if you can think of some, but I'm concerned if you're worried about it being damaged. Some of these tests would be destructive.
No. I'm not willing to risk it being damaged.
Okay.
But thank you for the help. If you... I imagine at this point this is not a metal you're familiar with?
No, not one that I'm familiar with.
Okay.
I know quite a few metals.
Any clue what this have you received stuff like this in the past?
No, I've never seen anything along of those designs before at all.
Okay.
Doesn't seem to be anything from the local region.
Got it.
Quite a few people bring us requests and strange materials. I've always had a hobby trying to do different things. This is not one that I've ever dealt with.
All right. We found this coin. The mine outside of our local town had a small outcropping, and inside said outcropping we found this coin.
Okay.
And we've been curious about what the purpose of it is and why it was hidden in the first place.
Well,
tools
with such unusual qualities, I'm sure it's quite valuable.
His tool set. One of the hammers, if I remember correctly, was used as a key for unlocking the spot.
You're there.
Yeah, I'm there.
For unlocking the hiding spot for this coin.
Okay.
Yeah,
definitely
because I didn't see any point in it.
Definitely seems like a very valuable item.
All right.
Would you be willing to part with it?
No.
Okay.
I'm not willing to part with it. Out of curiosity, his hammers he provided.
Huh?
How old were those hammers? Based on craftsmanship and...
From the looks of it, I'd estimate maybe, I don't know, at least a couple dozen years.
Alright.
Dwarven styling, but beyond that, I couldn't really tell you.
Okay.
They definitely haven't been used recently.
Yeah. Okay. Would that... You said this coin is only magnetic to raw iron.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a particular source, or is there a particularly large source of raw iron in this region?
No, most of our iron is imported from the south. Most of this region is farmland.
It's a metal detector.
Until you get to the forests.
Okay. Does anybody use raw iron? You have a lot of materials that would be, I would imagine, a little more useful than iron. I don't know what kind of metals they have in Rolemaster.
But most of it,
is iron.
You just go.
iron is sort of the standard building block for all weapons. Any normal weapon you have is effectively iron.
Okay, I didn't know they had like steel, stuff like that.
They do.
at this point.
Okay, they have low steel and high steel, which is +5 and +10.
Okay.
Okay. iron, even core iron, is still some alloy of some steel because base iron isn't very solid to maintain edges. Okay, but the higher purities get into the low steel, high steel, and then higher levels of it, and that's where the skill comes in. Okay, it would be rare to have something that is pure iron unless it's a bulk item like an anvil.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the whole reason why Thulsa Doom got his head cut off.
Because he had an anvil.
No.
This
Riddle of Steel?
Song of Iron. Yeah, Riddle of Steel. I knew you were talking about. It's Conan.
Mm-hmm. Good job.
I thought it was I was going to say Song of Ironers. I remembered it was something like that.
Okay.
But, okay.
No, she doesn't seem to have much more useful than that, other than a couple of basic properties of it.
Okay. Well, thank you for your help.
Okay.
If we end up deeming that you it's no longer useful, or we don't have any more use for the object, I'll if I can remember, I'll be sure to bring it back, and you can do your proper tests on it.
Okay.
This entire time, I've just been browsing the miscellaneous wares, just looking over it.
Okay.
But thank you for your assistance.
Okay.
So, an idea. This is gonna be funny.
You guys spend, I don't know, 5 copper apiece on drinks and so forth. Hanging out for the evening before the 3 of you end up meeting them at the Copper Goose.
Kettle.
Goose.
Kettle. Goose kettle.
Apparently this thing's magnetic.
GC. The GC.
Alright, I got an idea. I've had a few of me.
CGC.
We've been talking. Well, mostly I've been talking, he's been listening.
You drunk.
And I think we, just in case we lose that thing, we need to know the symbols through and through, right? Everybody agree with me?
Yeah. No. No.
The papers can be lost. So I really think we need to go ahead and use it like a brand.
You're gonna brand that symbol on each one of us?
It seems like a good
Well,
Are you
only
volunteering?
2 of us.
Are you volunteering?
Absolutely, I will volunteer for one side.
They're the same on both sides.
Are they?
Look at the coin.
Well, we can't know for
I
sure.
don't know. The coin.
I haven't wanted to touch it this entire time, but the more I think about it,
Wait.
You're worried about a curse, and now you're willing to fucking have that thing
branded, right? But the whole point is that this guy, he's been carrying this thing around, flashing it to everybody, and now you're telling we find out it's worth. I mean, we knew it was worth money, right?
It's not my fault. He's the one who's talking about it.
But the whole point is, we're at risk of losing it in this huge town, right? Somebody might steal it from us.
I agree.
Just stick it onto one of the shoulder
We
pads.
need to make sure we have an absolute copy. So either we get this lady. I guess we can have him make a mold of it. What about have him make a mold of it?
The metal is not.
I don't care about the metal. That may be the whole purpose of it, but I want a copy of it. Let's get
I forget your
copy
I
of it.
forget your character's name.
Good.
I took a draw.
We were at the forge.
Might not be accurate.
It took a blacksmith 2 hands and a lot of effort to pry it
that
off
doesn't like
of
metals
metal.
will be branded.
If we put it
by this
on
strange-
I don't want to let him to have
like,
it done. Just to
my
see what
armor
happens.
or some of his shoulders,
He just bursts into
I doubt
flames.
somebody's going to be able to just walk right by it.
See if it'll stick to his armor. Are you wearing metal armor?
Yeah, Laminar.
See if it'll stick.
Laminar.
That's not metal.
I'll stick
Yeah.
with my own armor.
Does it stick?
No.
See?
It
not
gets
pure
so
enough.
stuck on there we can't get it off.
What else there?
We don't have to worry about losing the fucking coin.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I mean, my original idea was to brand one of us, but okay, I understand that's not necessarily a good idea. But
just
let's go ahead and
bring
make a mold of it.
You should swallow it.
We can just bring along
think it's too
the
big for
anvil, stick it on there, and then what are they going to do? Pickpocket the anvil from us?
I mean, that's a, you carry the anvil.
Let's
At
see.
least we can create a fake copy.
He just throws the anvil at anybody would come
And
across.
actually, the idea would be multiple
No, anvil
of
on
us could have
cane.
fake copies of it, to where if we need to go research or show people, we don't need to be carrying the actual item to go show them. So let's get some copies made of raw raw iron. Actually, it doesn't matter what the material is. But they can make it a plaster mold. From what I understand, right, dwarf? Those are easy, right?
No.
Yes, they are.
They are not.
Plaster molds are very
hard.
simple.
Yeah.
Take a
They're
while.
not hard.
No, they don't.
They're so messy.
A plaster mold is super simple.
Yeah.
So let's, or even they don't have to just make a clay mold and pour it into it.
That's what I was
Clay
thinking.
mold is the
Let's do that. Let's get at least one copy made, maybe two.
I agree.
Great, then you have to
Anybody
spread
want
another
plan
coin.
for the squire before.
Sure. Before it's time to go. We're
Yeah,
ready.
it's time to go.
Well,
You gotta prep another coin, Dad.
So we make him sick through whatever means.
I was like,
What's
what poisons
happening?
am I gonna have to find?
What's happening? Who are we?
We make the squire effectively deathly ill, and we say he's been running up quite the medical costs, and that the knight needs to pay for them because he is his charge. The knight's not going to want to have to pay for his slave, and then, okay, fine, then you've discharged your duty, his thing, right? Because, and then the knight will agree, be like, yeah, he's not my squire anymore. I'm not paying for his bill, and then we just be like, okay, you're free. Here's the antidote.
I don't know.
genius idea if it wasn't for the fact nobility goes to the proper healers rather than Mr. Schizophrenic in the
Proper healers are still hard to come by.
Mr. Schizophrenic, who the fuck are you talking about?
So here's the thing, though. We call the herd whenever one gets sick. What happens if he decides to call the herd? Is that even an option? Or are they allowed
Well,
to
then
kill their
we've helped
slaves?
the kid escape his bondage.
It's their property. They
Technically.
are to do what.
Are they allowed to? Okay, we need to find out if
Nice
they're allowed
learning.
to just kill them.
Yes.
We don't know.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if I had a sick cow, I'd segregate it from the rest of the herd and kill it
Segregation.
if I couldn't heal it.
But I mean, it's a relatively easy question to ask around town. Fundamentally, yes, they are 100% the property of the knight. The knight can do whatever they wish as far as their property until, again, by law, they voluntarily release the charge. Okay.
They're not going to show up at this big event where it's all about being noble and honorable and showing how great of a knight you are and slaughter his own charge.
Well, right now there's an issue where the event may not happen.
That's...
Being sabotaged, right?
Yeah, by some creepy guy that just popped out of nowhere.
Well,
Look, I'm only trying to solve one thing right now.
I don't think that's going to solve it, though. I mean,
I think it has a chance.
it does, but I'm concerned about if the
Your
mentality.
ability to actually make this kid sick enough not to kill him?
I think we just needed a bar fight.
The concept.
I choose you!
The concept of calling the herd is too real to me. It may not be real to you, it is very real to me. And if they truly feel or look at their squires as so low as to just be simple property, I don't believe he's going to care about paying for the kid to be well again. He's going to
That's my
say,
point.
he's going to say, "Oh, you're sick," if he hasn't already released him.
It's like your cow.
Just kill
They
him.
just sold.
Well, we tell the knight that he can be healed with the proper medicines.
Who's going to negotiate that thing?
Where are we having this chat, by the way?
In the middle of a fucking bar, I don't care.
I don't either. I honestly don't care. But okay, I mean, I see the value of it. I really do. I'm not trying to talk you out of it. I just also see the risk in that.
We could leverage the fact that the Eternal Ledger is so hell bent on keeping the deals accurate
The
that
rule of the law.
we can trap him in a
Their
deal.
law.
We can attempt to trap the
What's that?
servant in a deal. And
Why would we
force
care
the
about-
Eternal Ledger to have the servant aid us. If we can get the Eternal Ledger to trap the servant,
Why do we care about trapping the servant? Now you've got me worried. I'm sorry.
He wants a squire.
Yeah, I'm like,
He needs a man boy.
no, I'm serious. You got me concerned.
if we can trap the servant in a deal that the knight is not willing to take on, the knight may release the servant,
So we're trying
and
to get
rather than risk the ire of the Eternal Ledger.
I see what you mean.
Now,
Now,
that's also a
here,
solid
but here, and that is a solid plan. The concern is a piece of property able to make a deal.
Then we address that with the Eternal Ledger too.
Yeah, okay.
Good.
So that's what we need to worry about.
I just have a quick question. Are we trying to get money from this?
Or are we trying to do the right thing?
Just trying to free the kid because.
Okay. Just want to
Some of you are trying to do the right thing. Some of you might be trying to get some money out of it.
Because if we were trying to get money, why don't we just take a cargo run job?
It abandons
that's
the
done
squire.
okay.
The squire is free. The squire pays us, or the noble just pays us for the medical costs.
What?
I like all of
I
it.
am
Let's
a good
let's
character.
find.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The question is, you also have a cleric and a paladin that you
Yes.
can be convinced one way or the other.
Can't handle that.
They're not here.
Okay, given that it's 10 o'clock,
Yeah.
we will wrap up here. You have some thoughts. Think of your plans. Think of the possibilities. I like all the concepts here.